I'm going to try to get patches. Fine, I'm getting apple juice. I'm getting apple juice, guys. I was going to get patches. We're getting apple juice versus 0 GLHF. All right, guys, this is the ESL EPT Open Cup Americas number 187. Oh, let me get the game music on, hopefully, before we go, and I got it. Oh, shit, I forgot to change my mod file. No, it's going to have Korean Starcraft League on. That's okay. I really don't care at the moment, because at least I'm casting it. It's too much work for some of this bullshit. Know what I'm saying? All right, anyway, let me go live on teamliquid.net. So I should get some views from there. And here we go. All right, so I have to adjust from ladder mode, Dave. All right, we have somebody off racing here, spawning in the upper right-hand corner of Ancient Cistern in the red. Give it up for Pigpan's Apple Juice. And his opponent in the bottom left. He's orange. Representing Infernalis. It is 0 good luck, have fun. Our Protoss player. So Apple Juice is a Grandmaster Protoss. He's off racing his Terran in this best of 3 series. On the round of 69, 420. The first round of the tournament. I just looked at the bracket. I couldn't remember exactly what round it is of. So, for argument's sake, we're going to call it the round of 69, 420. Apple Juice. Ooh, going for a double gas opener. Cheeky. Our Protoss player opening pretty standard. We'll see what happens here. Little Scouterino from Mr. Peter the Probe is Sam the SCV is going to wall off for his buddy. I don't know, his name's Roy, I guess. I'm just going to call this guy Roy. And that is Sammy. Polly's going to be picking at that supply depot over here. That's about all that's going to happen is we just get some resources together. Protoss going for a double gate. Interesting. A reactionary double gate to the double gas. So he wants to be aggressive as well. Supply depot's raised. He doesn't want to throw the probe away. He's just going to send it back home. It's going to be a barracks factory so far with a Reaper opener. But we don't know for sure yet what Mr. Terran is going to be doing. Because he's a Protoss main. Oh, look at this. The Reaper's going down here. All right, I like this probe hiding. He's going to attempt to. Yep. Reaper's going to go across the map. Funnily enough, Probe's just going to stay out there so he can get a scout after. So he's going to be a reactor on the barracks, rather. May doesn't know how to make predictions, probably, Sibajan. Maybe new to the whole mod thing. May's just getting into streaming and getting back into Starcraft. I don't expect anything, you guys. If you guys want predictions, you add them. Sometimes I ask for them, like nobody does predictions. Never mind, too late. Oof. Alright, so we're going to have more Stalker pressure as we get into a Hellion high ground CC. So this is almost like a safer opening so far from our Terran player, Protoss, just with a delayed Nexus. But he does have that way quicker production in a very fast Twilight. Well, not really very fast. It's pretty fast. He's been spending that gas and Stalkers, so he's already going to have a lot of Stalkers out earlier on. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll get rid of the ads and run them professionally. Whatever. We'll see. Alright, guys. As this goes on, we're going to watch those Stalkers as I try to get to my stuff. For ESL... Alright, fine. I'm going to reduce those after this. I feel like a jerk. As we just get this going. 2 Reapers and 2 Hellions with a Heck Lab follow-up in the factory and 3 racks. It's just a 3-1-1 transition. But is he going to start pumping out siege tanks? That's the question. Reaper's going to go split apart from the Hellions. Hellions here at the bottom, hoping to get him out of position. But guess what? That's a hold position. Oh no, Apple Juice throwing his Hellions away. The fire cars doing some damage, and the Stalker's here to defend. A couple probes are going to fall, but you know what? So far, the 2 Hellions going down. This is a very good defense. 3 probes going down for all that is 100% worth it for our Protoss player. That being said, we do have 2 tech labs going down on the racks. There is no starport, so it's like a 3 racks factory follow-up to this. No medevac for the meantime. But this is also a Protoss player at the helm of the wheel. Oops, sorry about that, guys. And, yeah. That'd be it. Let me go here. Fine for ESL. I'm going to forget to turn these motherfuckers back on. In the future, I'm always going to run ads. I didn't turn off replay stats. Good looking out, Cyberjohn. Cyberjohn. Alright, so Protoss is going into, it looks like 3-gate. No, it's 4-gate. He is going in for a 4-gate build. 4-gate blink. And we'll see what happens here. It's just a Marine tank push with stim and concussive. No eBay. This is a weird build from Mr. Applejuice here. Could be pretty strong, but with Stalkers, I'd rather see him go... I'd almost rather see him go into Marauders. Tanks be good. Okay, he is, but... Concussive Shell Marauders against Blink Stalkers are really good. Alright, this is a good amount of Stalkers pushing out. But a pretty sizable Terran army, and it is being scouted. With this Observer, it is in Obs mode, but... We don't have another Stalker, another Observer right there. Stim isn't quite done. Combat Shield's not quite done. That means he might be able to get a few units before they kick in, but the clocks are ticking. More are taken down. Nice blink, but he does eat a little bit of hull damage. Our Terran player forced to return home. Protoss going to secure a 3rd base at 9 o'clock in just a moment. Alright, this is a good amount of Stalkers, but that being said, there's no tech transition for Protoss. He's just staying on this. It looks like he was posturing for a 3rd, but he's still not taking one. It's a really late 3rd base. I mean, it is 4-gate blink. And a strange opener. Look at all that blink. Look at all that blinky blink. He's going to try to target fire that barracks. Or, oh, that's a starport, I think. That was a kill on a barracks, actually. If it was a starport, that'd be all the more huge, but still 1 less racks is big. Oh, and he's going to lose a lot of Stalkers. That's not the... Oh, that was not the play. Those trades, 7 Stalkers falling, I'd say that is very worth it for our Terran player. And now he's all posturing up to go out for a big push. That being said, Protoss doesn't have that low of an army, but he just kind of traded out very poorly with those Stalkers, unfortunately. Applejuice does have the larger army and the income advantage, but this 3rd base is about to come online for Protoss sometime in here. He hasn't even been building probes, though, so the problem is there's no probe production. He's just got a 3rd base. And mules do be a thing, guys. That said, there's no extra CC. Zealots, slow Zealots, getting some work done. Charge, almost finished, but not quite done. He does get a few worker kills and backs off. But meanwhile, Applejuice is going to posture out and get some attack going. Observer is going to chase this down. Oh, he scouts the 2 medevacs going down. I wonder if he knows if they're full. The Observer's not chasing the army. War Prism is out in kind of threatening position, but there's no there's only 1 shield battery here. 1 is in the NAT, but this tech's exposed. No robotics bay behind this, so no chance for disruptors at the last minute or even Colossi production to start. 2 Immortals is kind of nice, though. Zealot's getting a nice little drop, rather. And the Stalker's trying to pick off this medevac that did catch. He did catch 2 of them. I think he may have got 1, but we'll see. Oh my god, 2 of the tanks are cleaned up. The 3rd is gonna go down as well. That being said, it's just 4, well, it's a lot of disjointed Marines. Is the medevac caught? He gets it. Oh, nice catch for Protoss. 0 GLHF showing him, hey mate, maybe you should have played your main. And in the meantime, 7 SCVs fell behind it. 0 GLHF is now leading in terms of workers. 3rd base going down for Applejuice and +1 infantry weapons about to come. Our first forge in a robotics bay just now coming down for Protoss as he goes for a 4th base. He does have 3 base saturation, but I'm not really sure where this is headed. Alrighty. This is a scrappy game, is what I'm getting at. Did the War Prism fall? It did. So Protoss still trading significantly more efficiently, I'd say. It was not the case before. is so now, but the late tech is the problem, and Terran's going to have an upgrade advantage. As he is a larger supply. There's only 2 Immortals. One of them's taking about 40% damage, 50% damage. So we'll see what happens. Zealot's going to go in. There's a lot of Widow Mines. Oh, no. Alright, we need to blink these Stalkers back so the Zealots can run on top of this. No armor yet means Protoss can clean up the Widow Mines at least behind it. 2 Big Daddy Immortals with this army is going to be helpful, but Terran can just perpetually kite that, it feels like, though, overstimmed. Well, actually, they eat some Widow Mine shots, too. Double drop going in from... Whoa! They just saw each other. That's hilarious. So, 2 Zealot warping over here. We got a couple medevac drop with 3 Marauders. And, well, actually, 5 Marauders and, like, 6 Marines. You don't know any of these players? Yeah, these are just regular guys on the ladder, more or less. Apple Juice is a Grandmaster. He's from Pig's team. He's not... This isn't Pro League players in this first round that I'm covering, May. Apple Juice is pretty good, though. This other guy's like a Masters something player. I don't know which one. But we'll see what happens. Alright. Well, it's 2 Widow Mines stuck in here. Cheeky, cheeky. Meanwhile, this surround going on over here. He's not really microing his army. The Zealot's actually doing a pretty good job after all. Main recall is forced. The Forge is going down. That was 1 of 2 Forges. And when you're behind, that's extra rough. That being said, Immortals taking some Widow Mine shots. That's also painful for Protoss, who's now dwindling in army supply as well. But losing the Forge is not the greatest situation for him. We do have a Colossi in production. No extended thermal lance. The worker count is even, which means that kind of favors Terran a little. That being said, War Prism's still out. There is a big bush coming. And Protoss forgot extended thermal lance being researched. Right here from the robotics bay. That is going to be a problem in the next upcoming engagement, as it's a 4-base Protoss with literally 3 less workers. And not really high-quality units. I mean, Colossi are great and all, but there's no probe production either during all of it. But he's got a bank. He could be building probes. He should be building probes. He should be building things. This guy's got a massive bank. Alright, shield battery is going to come in clutch. The drop down here, though, is going to clean up a bunch of this. No, it's not Stalkers. Really nice micro. He target fired the medevac with the Stalkers. However, he's going to lose them. He can't lose these pylons or this production. Protoss kind of not doing anything right there. Okay, now he's going to warp in some Zelly boys. Zelly boy's going to do the work, but he should have been building probes. Our Terran player now massively ahead in economy, even though this is a 4-base Protoss. I'm not liking this, fam. I'm not liking this. All right. Widow Mine drop coming in. We got a Ghost Academy, and an Armory did finish behind it as we have 2-2 on the way for Terran. +2 ground weapons on the way for Protoss. He's going to build a Templar Archives. Again, lost the Forge over here. I feel like he's a little disjointed this game. If you have this many bases, you're playing with... Yeah, he should be doing a little more with this. 4 Widow Mines means he's already short on workers. He's about to be even more. This guy certainly could be building more workers, in my opinion. He should have never stopped producing workers, and this is 1 dead mineral line in every direction. Okay, that was the best case scenario for him in that mineral line. He lost 7 workers. I don't understand why this cat is not building a little more. Okay, there's no detection. Oh boy. Little paltry Protoss force. And again, he forgot extended thermal lance. That's a big problem here for 0G LHF. How you doing, Duck Huddler? Alright, that being said, we have the Marines and Marauders pushing across. We'll see what happens. Actually, the army supplies... Not too bad, I guess, but Protoss has not been building workers for minutes, and there's Widow Mines out and everything else. Excuse me. Getting that coffee in. Alright, observers out with... Oh no, actually there's a photon cannon finishing, I think. But Colossi, forgetting extended thermal lance is gigantic in this game. He's going on a Colossi build, but no range is... Ugh. Oh, it's bad news bears. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what it is. It's also bad news. Bad news, Sibajans. Alright, Vikings gonna still be able to get some good hits on these Colossi. There are 3 of them. Maybe 4 of them clumped. Yeah, there's 4 clumped up. They were fanned out, and I just confirmed. But still, Disruptor going forward is... You might say it's quite feeling ballsy. Doesn't catch much, and does eat back, but this is looking pretty desperate for Protoss. As Terran just, you know, A moves in and obliterates him. GG is called, and our GM Protoss player off racing takes it. Welcome, everybody. And by the way, if you like my casts and other things, check out my YouTube. And I gotta check my phone. I gotta check on my girlfriend too because a tornado is going on here. I guess it's a bad tornado. I might have to end my stream after, guys. Did those guys start a match without me? They did not. Kids these days coming up with the craziest things to drink. True. All right. I have tornado alerts on my area, and I knew about that before, but now I guess it's getting pretty bad. Anyway, he's off racing again, spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Babylon in the red. Give it up for Mr. Pigpan. Apple Juice, a red Terran player. And his opponent in the bottom right, representing Infernalis and the orange. Give it up for Zero. Good luck, have fun. Our Protoss player. And here we are in game numero dos. Apparently, Apple Juice playing an off race. It's like, you know what? I basically had a free win because I'm playing against Protoss, you know? Didn't actually look at Zero's MMR between this. Unfortunately. He's going to be a gate scout for Mr. Protoss, man. As he goes across the map. It's going to be another double gas from Apple Juice. Germ frame. Sibajan. Yeah, I'm going to take a break at somewhere in between these to give her a call. But, you know, we'd be trying to cover this. We'd be trying. All right, little chisel away at the SCV from Mr. Zero GLHF. He's going to see similar. Is he going to open the same? He's going to open the same. I really think this guy needs to work on his probing. He could have totally won that last game. He wasn't probing. Probe, ladies and germs. Get those probes out. He was very aggressive in his... It was like playing defensively yet aggressive. In the last game, he had a great hold in the beginning, but as it scaled, being so greedy with the fourth and stuff, I think, was a problem, but he also didn't get the tech transition. Watch out for sharks coming out of the tornado. Gene Sim, true, guys. There's a Sharknado coming in my neighborhood. Sharknado confirmed. I'm going to actually tell my girlfriend that in a voice text right now. All right, you ready for this? All right. Reaper's looking around for proxies. Ironically, there is a proxy. My chat says to be careful and watch out for sharks with the tornado. Okay, proxy is scouted. Reaper's just going to go around it. Look at that. Okay, so he is going back to it. So now it's just the proxy pylon. Reaper's looking back for the probe. Probe's going over here now, though. This is really getting into his head. Wait, what is this? You know what? Those could be scouter pylons, too. But he's building extra pylons when he needs stuff. Okay, there is a stalker out like previously. I think one of these probies are going to go down. We'll see. Decent micro from Protoss. It's a weird game. It is a bit of a weirdin'. It's a weirdin', children. All right, it's going to be a 1-1-1 from Terran. He's going for Widow Mine. No, not Widow Mines. He's got a Cyclone. Interesting. The Cloud Fist is real. The Reaper, I believe, doesn't scout the gate. And the probe is still out. What the hell's going on here? Okay, Reaper's going down. That's what's going on for the moment. Cyclone is out. Going to be a siege tank follow-up. And another tech lab on the starport with another Rax coming. We just have a bunch of random Marines out on the map. 3 stalkers could be okay against this, except for the Cyclone, I believe. Did it get a kill? Let's take a look at that Cyclone. 0 kills, so that thing's at like 50 HP. Could be repaired, which I wouldn't hate. Oh, it's almost dead. It lives with just 1 HP. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, I would totally push in on this. Now there's a tank, though, and that is a problem. He needs to back the hell off. Robotics facility follow-up. I don't know how much I like that. It's Ghetto Blink, probably. 0 GLHF is just on 2 bases, and he looks a little more committed this game, even though last game didn't pan out too well for him. This one does not look to be in his favor. Twilight Council and part of the wall against the Tech Lab factory. And what ultimately should be OP Bio. Which it looks like it is going to be OP Bio. With a stiff Terran supply block. Alright, decent information for Protoss, but this is going to be like the latest Blink. If he's going into Blink from how many stalkers he's got, I don't know. I don't know, fam. I think Robo wasn't the play here. He's got a proxy and stuff. Okay, he is going to go into charge. So he's got a lot of stalkers to tank. He can make him think he's going Blink. If he baits out more tanks and stuff, it's possible these zealots can just run right into him. Decent SimCity in the sense that the tank behind it kind of defends the tank in the mineral line. But also will put extra friendly fire pressure on the SCVs. So this is a little cheeky something right here. All right, with that said, the probe's still looking for drops. There's a pylon scouting for drops. There's stalkers all over here. Third base going down for Protoss. We get a bunch of zealots, small group of zealots, and that's about it. He split his stuff up with the observer too. Observer's gonna go take a gander. The Raven means this observer could go down pretty easily. He's gonna pull it out of range once he spots it. Still that said, where's the army? Where's the stalkers? Okay, they're all clumped up back here. What the hell is going on, chat? What's going on is the third base is going down. Our Terran player getting stem and combat shields. And no immediate blink, no immediate forges. Not a mucho going on, otherwise no other gases. I don't really like this situation. Plus one's going to be done for Terran pretty soon, too. That said, we'll see what happens. Ooh, Cyclone and Raven take out the Observer. Nice pick off for Apple Juice. And his off race. Wow, I like this drop scouting, though. Look at this Stalker and Observer. The Proxy Gate is cheeky, but that's an expensive scout. Let's be real. The pylon over here, I like. This is a lot covered, except for the left side of Terran now. And it's going to be a push. With a Raven, 2 tanks, and Widow Mines. Concussive Shells even finishing off here. And the armies across the map. Pylon's over here for a scout. He's going to see the push. You should cancel that pylon. Well, maybe not. He's going to block that. It's going to be an all-for-your-money push. Literally just gateway units and mostly zealots. Now that concussive is going to be done, this is going to be very rough. And that finishing is, oof, losing the gate and pylon's a little rough too. Oh, is he going to get help on the tanks? He is. Decent concave anti-armor missile. Getting the stalkers behind this. And, oh my god, that's a lot of anti-armor missiles. The entire Protoss army is now going to be in a rough shape. Even more than it already was, with +1 coming down behind it. 3 base saturation. That's all Protoss has got. And that said, he didn't even tack it. Yeah, I'm not really liking this. He's floating way too much. 0 GLHF is not really investing in anything. He's trying to get some work done, but not really the biggest fan of this build this game. Protoss. And I think he's about to be overpowered right here. The battery overcharge is not enough to keep Humpty Dumpty together. There's no high ground vision. Zealot's going to try to charge in here. Battery overcharge did help heal them at the last second, but concussive shell marauders and everything else are going to slow down the push. Medevac's going to heal this. And do we have another warping available? We are going to soon. He's just chronoing this out. A bunch of zealots warping in. We do have a double drop coming as well with Marine Marauder Mine. Yet again. No mines right here, though. If he gets a decent concave, I guess he could take it, but again, it's the problem with concussive and stem. You're just going to get jumped on. So he's forced to pump out mortals from the back of his main base. Still big drops coming. Widow Mine's derping over here, and a random Marauder. 3rd CC going to land on location. Well, not. And that's about it. Oof. It even looks like Protoss trying to take another fight. I wish he even got Blink behind this. He is literally charged and nothing else. Just now going into Blink. He had his +1 finished. But this drop could be a problem. Okay, the drop is a problem. It's in the main base. Immortal trying to target fire. Well, it was. It is still target firing the Marauder. And, well, that's 2 Marauders down, but 5 workers fallen. Forced to be not mining. Protoss is long distance mining in the upper right corner. And is going to be dropping a Nexus with one of these million. I think it's the last probe. Unfortunately, he forgot which one it was. And that's where these pile on him. Yeah, he could have built that forever ago. It's literally queued up wasting money. Alright, it's unlucky. Okay, it's not unlucky. Mistakes were made. The 1 token Marauder actually just going to be chiseling away and getting free worker kills. 11 probes in total falling is not ideal, guys. Let's take a look at this. Actually, here's the whole thing. This is what was lost. Trades ain't looking too good, folks. Our Terran player insanely ahead on workers. A 4th base going up for Protoss. He has not been building workers. He just floats. I don't like how 0 GLHF stops building workers. Like, period. This is a little bit rough of a situation. He's not going to be able to get enough units out. He's got less quality units. And they're going to go down. GG's called. Apple Juice going to take it. Still a good effort from our underdog. Yeah, that's El Fractal Cacto. You're not wrong. The Cyclone is still alive. Very well done. How you guys doing? I'm really tired, by the way. Kitty cat. I'm gonna call my girlfriend Spots. Drake versus Spots. Hey, kitty cat. Mitters. Shit. Huh. Guys, I may actually have to get into one with... Oh, man, we got stuff with no lobbies yet. We'll see what happens. Let's take a look at the bracket. Did I do my Nightbot? Chicken Man beat Richard. I think I died to Richard on ladder just before. Certainly played Richard. Maximus versus Chicken Man? Oh boy. Ruh-roh, Raggy. All right, guys, here we go. So we're in the earlier stages. I kind of go wherever. We'll see what we get next. We got some heavy hitters today, for sure. I want to get this bracket because... Special is playing too, so we'll have that coming up. Chicken Man's playing Maximus. That's funny. Spots versus Dig. Full Heart versus Eric Fire. Chicken Man versus Max. Oh, Chicken Man versus Max Packs. Chicken Man is going to play Max Packs. That is fucking funny. Oh man, Chicken Man. I gotta fix my... So Chicken Man advances and he has to fight Max Packs. Arguably the strongest player tonight. Next being Gumiho. This is funny. Kneehead? Oh yeah, Kneehead is also another one too. You're right, Kneehead isn't... I'm not uttering him in Special. Special's playing. Spots is really good too. Wayne's really good. There's a lot of really good players. Young Yakov's playing. I'm just tired. Dice is playing. Kneehead versus... goes on to fight the winner of them, yeah. So Steadfast is probably going to be in Chicken Man and Max Packs. Yeah, winner goes on the fight Kneehead, though. You're correct. A Rudy. A Rudy 15. All right, guys, I'm going to take a minute while we're waiting for our next match. I'm waiting for a lobby. That's what's going on here. All right, guys, we have Spots versus Drake. I abruptly called my girlfriend in like 2 seconds in between that. I should have before, but we have a match. It's another TVP. Alrighty, guys. How you guys doing? Patches versus Young Yakov. You could I didn't know you were playing Young Yakov. You should have got me before, bro. I was in the lobby. I was asking for stuff. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner. In the blue. Representing Berserker Esports. Give it up for Spots. I think he's in Berserker still. I could be wrong. And his opponent in the upper right. Give it up for S216's Drake. Our Red Terran player. On altitude. Hey, it's you. I would totally do that. Patches versus Young Yakov. I actually would like to cast that. I tried getting him, but I wanted to get rolling here. Looks like we got ourselves, without too long of a wait, another series. Look at that. I got the ESL Pro Tour on. It's going to be a Gate Scout from Spots. No, it's going to be a proxy from Spotsy. Hey, that rhymes. That's why I said it. And see, look at this, guys. I actually added the logo file on here now. It's a proxy from Spotsy, and he's going to have no Scoutsy for Drake. Drake is going double gas. This could be like a blind build order counter, potentially. It is going to be a double gate proxy. I don't like those against double gas. Terrans can usually blindly defend against this. It's not going to be the cheeky hidden supply depot one, though. Had Terran done that, it would have been much better. He still could, in fact. Oh. RNG not in his favor. Okay, he's going to go for another axe. It looks... Oh, he's going for a factory. He's not even building a supply depot. He's just flopping it right out there, guys, as Soviet Rambo used to say to me in my chat. He's just flopping that factory right out. But he's using the injured SCV. Marine is going to come out, though. Probe's going to have to respect it. Does a little bit of damage, taking just a bit of life away from that Marine. All right, Cybernetics Core coming. Zealot's out from the first gate. Stalker coming as well. He's looking for proxies, and then he's going to join up over here. Now, the thing is, Drake has no information whatsoever what his opponent's doing, but he already has a pretty good wall. Keeping the door open, probably not the greatest idea. Building a low ground CC, also wouldn't be... Okay, he's going for 1-1-1. A 1-base Terran against a now 2-base, 2-gated Protoss. Stalker, oh my god, the Stalker almost gets right in. It's a bit of a problem. Zealot going to come in as well. Widowmine is going to finish up here, however. And you know what? This SCV is a little exposed. Yeah, the Stalker was trying to find value right there. Is not going to be able to do so. Widowmine coming down to Tech Lab, being dropped out of the factory. See what we get. But this supply depot is in trouble. He needed to pull more than one SCV. In all truthfulness, is not going to do. Didn't do so. Yeah, this could be. This is a big problem. He has 2 more supply depots at least. So supply block should be the biggest issue. Gets more of the damage of other things. The Adept coming in. Oh, that's going to be 1 dead Widowmine. He pulls back just in time, however. This isn't over just yet. Siege tank is on the way. Widowmine desperately trying to get down. Is going to be repaired. That is going to be an open door for our Terran player. Adept is going to go down, however. 2 Stalkers going to kill the Widowmine. SCVs don't repair it in time. And the 2 Stalker pressure is real. Siege tank's almost done. A medevac's out. And we got a little paltry force of SCVs and Marines at the doorstep. He's going to go back to mining over. Spots is just macroing behind this in the meantime. His Nexus is finished. He's going to drop 2 more gates. Or a gate and a robo, actually, from the other side of the map. Siege tank's going to be very helpful here. Yeah, that's halted for the moment. Is all I can say. Warp gate is just now being started. This looks like my build, except for it's a macro version. I've not played that build in a minute, and, well, yeah, I think he's just going to try to get friendly fire. Oh, look at that. The tank gets unsieged. Almost kills the Adept. It's actually not bad, but this medevac needs to be repaired. With all truthfulness, this medevac needs to be repaired. This is a 1-base Terran versus a 2-base Protoss, though his proxy's a little exposed, to say the least. Yeah, if you're on 1 base, you need to really think about these things, and that, in my opinion, is going to be... he lost workers. But it is certainly to be repair the medevac. Considering he's going into a Liberator after. Oh, wow. Spot's going right into a Robo Bay. So he's going to try to go for Fast Colossus. Maybe a Disruptor, depending on what happens. We'll see. There we go. There's that little repair I was talking about. Warp Gate's going to be done here in a second, too. Oh, Spots with a little sloppy control. He's got to be tired. He played an EPT EU earlier. Does sacrifice the Stalker to the gods. Alright, that's one dead pylon and gateway. That being said, there is going to be two Big Daddy Immortals. One just yeeting across the map. The Immortal's literally yeeting across the map. Oh no, is this one Liberator going to die to a Stalker? That would be embarrassing for old Drake. But you have to pronounce the ah in Spots. It's a German nickname, but you have to pronounce the ah in Spots short, like Spots. Spots. It is just like I'd say. Normally, that's how I'd read it, but oh. Ooh, it is a Disruptor. That's a good call. So that would have done too, but he should have just fully extended it because there's no stim. He totally could have killed that. He's engaging into the battery overcharge. Don't want to do that. Okay, he's definitely going to want to back off a bit. Okay, Tank's going to get killed. Liberator is going down, but not hitting anything. Everything derps its way back in, away from the Liberation Zone. We do have another Liberator tank and 2 Marines coming out. No other workers being produced. It's a little silly. Oh, that Disruptor, I think, just might have made game right here, right now. Liberator Medevac trying to get some work done here. There's going to be another reinforcing tank. Shield battery keeping that Immortal alive. But realistically, there's so many Stalkers and unstim, uncombat shield Marines do not fare the weather well against this. This push has been held. And this looks like one dead Terran. Now, he's made it through a group stage, so I don't blame him for staying in, but still. He's going to try to maximize whatever damage he can before he goes. GG Spots is going to take game number 1. Spots. I was feeling the ladder. Oh my god, this is pretty alright though, I guess. We got some good series tonight. I'm just really tired. If I get too tired, I just end my stream. That's all. That's all there is to it. Drake is a Masters 2 Terran. Team Grandmasters League? I didn't even think there was a Grandmasters League in Tim. Is that a bug? I think he maybe plays off server. No? Masters 3, just got Masters 2. Terran player. I played it before. We're going on to game number 2. Kitty cat. Oof. All right, here we are. I need a standing desk like Chicken Man, but I'd be too tired to do this at all then. You know, I could see the energy being a little higher in most cases, not now. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Dragon Scales in the red. Give it up for Berserker's Spots in the red. Double red. And his double blue opponent. Pulling an SDV already. Give it up for Drake. From S216. With that, whatever the hell that is, with the Korean emblem there. Looks like a hamster. What MMR are these guys? Spots is like a... What is he? 5'6", 5'8". I think he's like 5'8", 5'9". EU, maybe 5'6". EU Protoss, and Drake is a Masters 2, like 4,500 NA Terran player. Maybe he's Korean though. So I don't know. We're looking at like 4 to 5K versus about 5 to 6K. So the Terran is the underdog. Is going to be a cheek. Ooh, is this going to be 2-Rax Reaper? Or is this going to be Proxy Marauder? That's my question. My assumption would be Reaper because of the position, but I don't know. Spot's going to Proxy as well, though. Yeah, our Terran player is not quite GM. He's Masters 2. Maybe he's like Masters 1 on the other side. It is going to be a Tech Lab, so it is going to be Proxy Marauder against another cheeky Spots again. The Spots goes blindly, if he blindly goes Proxy Stargate, this is going to be hilarious. I think he is going to blindly go Proxy Stargate. He's a little late on his core because of the Zealot. No, it's the timing of it. Oh, man, this is going to be a build order counter. A Proxy Oracle is going to be the case, but I've seen this get thrown. But this is a 1-base spot, so it's going to be pretty good. Concussive shall be in research. Funny thing is, it's like if you just went in base Stargate, you just go, yeah. Toss is a GM logic. Protoss is a Grandmaster, Mr. Spots. Alright, boys are being pulled. What? This is really cheeky. This is a really weird game, guys. Zealot's chiseling. He sees the... wait, he should follow this. That's like totally off-pathing. Nexus trying to go down. And what do we have coming out of here? Spots, you better remember this. He could win the game right here, right now. But I don't think he needs a Nexus per se with this. Unless the probe went away. He doesn't have another probe out. The Marine trickling over. And that's about it. Okay, he does have the Zealot. That's it. Yeah, bunker going down. Well, that's not really going to help him otherwise. Oh, no. The boys are pulled. There's just a Stalker. Shield battery finishes, however. He could recall the Zealot, but that means one less battery overcharge, which he does have energy for. There's only one pylon here. Probes are pulled in advance, and we don't have any... Oh, wait, we do. We have an Oracle coming out. That's half the boys. The battle, honestly, needed a Void Ray. Or needs a Void Ray, but doesn't have the money for it at the moment. He needs to win the fight now. Battery's too far away. He wants to try to prevent this from going up. There is a Nexus down below, too. Okay, shield battery finishes. This is going incredibly well, but does the bunker finish? That is the question. Oh, he kills the last SCV. The Oracle basically kills all but one worker. Yes, there is an orbital command center, but we need a Void Ray. I'm telling you. It's the easiest way to hold this. He doesn't even need one now. There's too few units in the bunker didn't get up. GG. Well played. Spots holds it. GG. And that is a quick series. Fuck yeah. All right. Gumiho and Fork are going to Korea. I guess Chicken Man's covering that. I have to cover other stuff. Damn, I'm missing Gumi God. I'm going to follow Spots, I guess, unless we go to... Because Steadfast is probably getting there. Okay. Change it up. Wait, special was here. All right, so I got you versus Young Yakov. I should be following my team, but for ESL, I got to be unbiased. You versus Young Yakov. And you is that, hey, it's you in chat. He was saying him and Patches were playing. I should have known. Kaido, what's up? We're getting my man, a new friend of mine who got me into that science mod. I'm really tired, so I'm doing Kaido, but good to see you. All right, spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Babylon in the red, representing CSO Esports. Give it up for Young Yakov, our cheeky Zerg player. He's getting really good, actually. And his opponent in the bottom right, representing Infected. It is you. You just lost the house vibes? Oof. House vibes? Who's house vibes? Seems familiar, but I don't know. I do not know, man. Alright, it's gonna be a hatch again. Oh, extractor trick. So he's going for a 15 pool. 14 hatch, 15 pool, I'm guessing. Or am I wrong? No, it's not gonna be 16 pool. No, it is a 15 pool. That drone, what the fuck? He did a double extractor trick, so it is a 15 hatch. 15 pool. I don't know. I'm confused. I'm tired. That's what I am. Protoss player, Mr. U, is gonna be playing a standard game. Oh, Spots is incredibly good. Kaido, absolutely. I should be covering him. Spots did really well today in EPT EU. I wish I should have just stayed suit on Spots. I could have, but I figured I'd change it up. This should be a banger. U is from New Zealand. Young Yakov from what country is? I don't want to offend the guy. I've casted him a bunch, but it's been a while since I've been casting him too regularly. Young Yakov, is he Russian or is he from? Fuck. What the hell? I want to say Czechoslovakia, if not. I'm not really sure. I can't remember offhand. That means I'm really tired. Because I've casted Young Yakov. I've casted Spots a million times. Young Yakov quite a bit, too. Okay, well, we had to cancel on the Warp Gate accidentally. But I think he's a little indecisive. Maybe he was thinking he was going to go Stargate. Now he's going to go Twilight. He's not really sure. Hatch going to go at a pretty normal timing. We aren't going for metabolic first in this case because, well, simply put, he just didn't have the gas. Young Yakov going for the hatch, going for metabolic after all this. Only with 2 gas. It's going to take him a while to get it, a little longer than normal. With just 2 drones saturating the gas, pulling off to 1. And it is going to be an Adept Stalker follow-ups. Matters, my cat keeps jumping up. Thanks for streaming. Well, I'm glad to be streaming this. I was too tired to cast. I wanted to ladder. It's Monday. Mondays are rough anyway, but I had a rough week. So, Dave's cleaning out this week. Because I had a rough, little too party hardiness before. It's going to be Resonating Glaives from our Protoss player. Looks to be just 2 gates. So, for now, okay, never mind. He's going to drop his 2 more gates, so it is going to be 4 gate glaive. He did pull off saturation, I was just going to say. So this could be interesting if he did something to fake it out, but there's an Overlord out, the Stalker stand, and the wall. Adept's going to shade back. Yeah, he's going to split it up to kill the Overlord. There it is, the timing. He wants to catch this Overlord. War Prism's coming out, and the double. Oh, yeah. He can't even hide this now. Well, he went back. Oh, no. Yeah, it's a... The jig is up there. Roach Warren's already halfway done. It's looking pretty good for Zerg to mount a defense against this. Metabolic Boost just finished up as well. Some more Queens in production. Queens aren't the greatest things against 4-gate glaive, but they still need him. And the timing's actually pretty crisp from our New Zealand Protoss player. It's a really sick timing, though. That said, the Roach Warren's going to pop right here. It's a smaller map, So these units should make it across a little quicker with the Warp Prism as well. Ling going to scout this is going to see the Prism possibly. No, it's not. And here we are. Robotics Bay follow up, and he has resaturated his gases. I don't hate this now. So he's not as fully committed. It's not full send 4-gate glaive as much. It is full send, but he could potentially take a couple gases. He's going to take one. You have to adapt. Like, it's foolish to just go into something that's not... It's not a blind build order countered. I feel like young Yakov certainly knew it was coming, and he reacted perfectly. But, oh, these adepts are getting absolutely bodied. Not going to find... This is not the value you want with 4-gate glaive. In fact, there was no value found. That was a lot of free donations in the mineral and gas department. Only 16 lings and a drone went down. An overlord, not even a drone. Still, Adept's gonna try to find something. This is a massive army from Zerg. Robotics Bay has finished up. We have nothing in production just yet from our Protoss player. Out of it. He should be going for disruptors. I don't know if he's gonna do something crazy like disruptors. He's not building anything with it. He's got a Twilight too, but he's literally just using these Adepts. You should be building disruptors, in my opinion. Young Yakov does like his lings, though. So, either way, I think he's going to need him for the Roach Ravager. But he could make... He needs a read, because he could use potentially use a Colossus. Alternatively. Okay, he is going for Gravitic Drive. I almost feel like he should have got Extended Thermal Lance. Got a Colossus batteries, then got a Disruptor after. Went double Robo, but he needs to be able to secure a third base. It's just a third base Zerg against 2-base Protoss, so Protoss can try to geek out a third base even at this point. And the game ain't Ogre. What is more terrifying is if young Yakov just maxes out his army right here, and Protoss doesn't do much, you would have to literally make a pretty big stand. Got a little lazy boy right there. Alright, there's an observer scout in some of this. I think it sees a little on the right edge, but that's about it. Another Warp Prism going out. Well, the same Warp Prism has got speed now, though. With 2 disruptors, he wants to go catch something. And what does he get? He gets a couple Ravagers and a couple Roaches. Not bad pickings, considering he got away scot-free. Alright. Overseer attempting to go down. Blink is on the way. Infestation Pit and Glial Reconstitution's coming with a load of 7 drones. A Bailing Nest and a couple lings. Extended Thermal Lance being researched as I was hoping, and a Colossi as Protoss tries to take a third base. Young Yakov's taking a 4th for now, and the Disruptors are still out. And does he land some connections? Oh, if only if he extended fully, I think he could have really hit a lot more. The Ravager narrowly escapes with its life. Still more Roaches coming out. Infestation Pit gonna finish up here. No upgrades for Protoss, of course, in this. Oh, actually, no, he's got +1 on the way. I do like that. Centrifugal hooks in the way from our Zerg player. That said, the army supply is just massively in favor of Zerg. You has to get a lot of damage. Use guys. Got to get a lot of damage over here. You know? But that Warp Prism is being a menace. It has taken a bit of shield damage, so it's going to have to regen before trying to engage around Queens. But we'll see from here. Alrighty. Ooh, nice cancel on the Ravagers from Mr. Young Yakov. Oh, almost gets a nice juicy Nova, but he loses the Disruptor. That is one less ball this man has. You will now be known as Uniball. Instead of you, it'll be Uniball. For his one remaining Disruptor. It's all Colossi behind this, which I don't hate to a point, but I really think he needs more Disruptors. I'd like to see him go like double Robo at the least on this. Even though he doesn't have like a huge economy. Zerg doesn't either. And actually some decent pulls were going on. It looks like we did catch some drones. 5 drones were picked off, which isn't bad because it's not a high drone count young Yakov at this point. 10 more drones are going down as I say that. And the Hive is on the way. So this is going to be scary. We got Vipers coming immediately as soon as the Hive is finished. So Protoss wants to get something done, but he's against a terrifyingly larger army. He does have an upgrade advantage. And does have slow Zealots. There's no charge. So any zealots he warps in are just going to be slow zealots. Well, Observer is coming into this. He wants to kill the creep. There's an active creep tumor behind him. It is going to get cleaned up. That's killing all the vision for Zerg and the fast movement speed as it dissipates. Alright. And our Protoss player stopped building workers. He can fix his saturation. Oh, God. You should be fixing his saturation behind this. The one token disruptor. Yeah, he's not producing anything. He's supply blocked, but he could be just dropping a couple pylons behind it. He doesn't have to be super committed. He could be doing some macro behind this. He's not going to be doing so, though. And this is the problem. Oh, these Vipers coming in strong. And the Baneling's going to crash right into all out of this. Disruptor does not connect as it would like to. And, oh, he needs this all army, and it's all gone down. This is what I'm saying. Macro, man. Macro, mate. Well, Yu has not been macroing. He does have a shield battery in the back. That's not really going to help him. And the Colossus doesn't do much to roaches as it stands. Like, it'll help, but they kind of tickle them. Oh, no, does he save it? The Speed Prism barely saves it in the cusp of time. But there's just not enough here. I think there's just too much Zerg. It's going to be overwhelming our Protoss player here in just a moment. GG's called. Young Yakov's going to take it.
Who wants to have some fun?
Hey, it is Master Vasya. Thank you for the raid. Poor him. Oof. Thank you for the raid, Master Vasya. I mean, poor you. How you doing, Matt? Welcome. I'm on a 2-minute delay. Make sure you give him a follow, Master Vasya. Hope you had a good stream. All right, so we may have another one coming up here. Master Vasya. Thank you, thank you. I made sure I gave you a follow. We're going into game number 2. Hope you had a good stream. Going into game number 2. Traeger's playing tonight too, by the way. I'm so tired, I'm forgetting who's playing. Doth is very tired. Falling asleep at the keyboard while we're casting. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't get enough sleep for sure. All right, anyway, he is up a point in the upper right-hand corner of Royal Blood, representing CSO Esports. Give it up for our Zerg player. It is Young Yakov. And his opponent in the bottom left, in the teal, representing Infected. Give it up for you, our Protoss player. And it looks like we are just going to be going into a 14 hatch again. Let's see if he does the same build. Mr. Young Yakov going here. Is he going to go for another extractor trick? Oh, we just see a drone. Yeah, let's see. We'll see what his plan is. Or is he just going to go for... Let's see. He's going to go for... Yep, 14 pool. So he's going 14-14. 14-14. Getting a gas. No extractor trick. Oh, he is doing an extractor trick. Okay. Interesting. Young Yakov with the cheeky builds. It's Nexus first from you, by the way, guys. He's going for a Forge Fast Expand. He is going for a Cannon Rush. Forge Fast Expand. But the thing is, this pool is going to hit differently. It's a faster pool with a faster hatch. He's going to scout that it's a fast hatch. He might feel like he's safe, but this is a faster pool. It's not gas first. Pylon's going to be scouted by the second Overlord, which could be a bit of a problem. He's immediately reacting. Yeah, thank you for the raid, Matt, guys. How you doing? What up? Welcome, Cytotonic.
Giddy up.
Full Walls here. Thanks for the follow, Master Vasya. Again, I hope you had a good stream, mate. Oh, this is hilarious. The spine crawler may finish before this. You is committing. Oh, no, he let them... Oh, he opened the door. This is exposed. The Lynx can get in. The drones could Oh, no. Oh, no, it's a disaster. And thank you for the follow, Master Vasya and Matt EU. Yeah, this is a disaster. He should cancel the... Oh, my God, he's not canceling the photon cannons. This is just creating a lot of chaos, and he could have been macroing behind this, but does not do so. Yeah, imagine if he canceled those 2 photon cannons. I think the chaos almost was worth it. He would have forced out a lot of Lynx. He would have had a cannon. He would have had a cannon done way earlier. Now he's forced the wall off over here. This game has gotten hella weird already. But yeah, he could have teched up behind this. So now it's not a macro cannon rush. He does have the Nexus, but it's going to create an awkward situation. The Zerglings are just going to go back home, and now it's just going to be a drone cycle. And there's a whole mineral patch blocked by this for the moment. That's actually pretty funny. Last time he went Void Rays. Oh, you got to play against Nice? Good luck, Matt. Yeah, exactly. EU to Taiwan is a little rough, you know. Our probe is going to be scouted by the Lings. He scouted that probe going away. EU is trying to hope to get a gold base, but I don't think that's going to happen, guys. Alright, that being said, Cybernetics core is in the way. We do have another hatch going down for a Zerg player. The probe is going to try to make its way out, but 2 more Lings coming from the chase from behind. Oh, no. That's not the way he was hoping to go. We'll see what happens from here. Alright, the Zealot is forced out. Another gate. Is this going to be Stargate? Question mark? It's got to be. It's really all I can think of our Protoss player doing. Yeah, he's definitely going into Stargate. And there's no warp gate where we're going. Is the Zelly boy going to finish in time? That probe's definitely 100,000% dead, but Lings are going to kind of separate off for the moment, looking for a 3rd base, and are not going to confirm one there. They haven't checked on the triangle yet, but we'll see. All right. Double Stargate. And welcome Matt as well. And okay. Double Stargate memes. That's the play of you. Young Yakov going into metabolic boost at a casual 432. Kappa. Nothing out of the ordinary in this game, guys. Hey, nothing wrong with that. That's why you play in these things. It's fun to get bodied by pros, right? And you never know what games you're going to get. You know, I almost beat Zest as a diamond player once. I almost beat him with Proxy Void Ray, but still. In that broken patch, but... nonetheless, almost doesn't count. Still a lot of fun. I wasn't in EPT, though. I was in, like, a Psystorm Open. Either Psystorm or Exxon Cup. I cannot remember. Double Void Ray. Speaking of Void Rays... the Void Ray memes live on. Oh, man, he should have just went to that natural. He tries to kill the creep tumor. I don't hate that, but this was kind of a little unfortunate for our Protoss player. The Adept who's now... well, he was trying to get a little cheesy. He memed too close to the sun. He barely escapes for the moment, but that Adept could be chased out in an instant. Metabolic boost finishing up. The Ling's going to move across the map. Does it survive? That is the question. Void Ray's kind of just hanging around here. We'll see what happens. There's an Overlord right here going to check all this. But the layer is going down. It's double Phoenix now with +1 air weapons. Let's see if we get double... if there might... he's maybe hoping for a Muta response. Phoenixes could be pretty good. I don't mean to sound like another old man Protoss player who's way better and more Dutch. But Phoenixes could be pretty good. With +1. I already do sound like said old man now. I already know it. So, we'll see what happens here, guys. It's not going to be Hydras, it's going to be Roaches. It's probably going to be Corruptors, though. And if it's Corruptors, these Phoenixes are pretty much shit out of luck on double Stargate. Void Ray's not doing a good job hunting this down. They should be gunning for this sucker and getting rid of the Changeling. He's just saying, heck you, Changeling. I guess he doesn't really care. Alright, Void Ray. Okay, another Stargate's done. No Fleet Beacon. So it's trifecta Stargate now with tri-bases. Static defense. For you. I'm not even looking at Young Yakov's side, but we see what's going on. We see the Spire almost finishing up. His queen count looking at 9. Nice amount of queens, and he's going for a 4th base at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock position expansion. All things said and done, it's a decent creep sped on this map from Young Yakov. Though it's not too bad, considering the cheeky opener, the basically Nexus first cannon rush. You managed to get in a drop and killed some SCVs. Noise. Void Ray's definitely going to force a cancel on this hatchery. These are +1 voids. Hell, he could walk. He could have went back, came back, and then like dealt more. Fleet beacons on the way. Mutas are in production. That being said, 16, 17, and this is a lot of +1 Phoenixes. One thing Mutalists don't like is Phoenixes with +1. That's for damn sure. The Void Rays and the Phoenixes coming up. More Phoenix in production. Static defense going down behind us. The Mutas, I think, tip their hat that they're there, and all of these queens come crashing down. Mutas take, or rather, Phoenix is taking a bit of a damage for the moment. Wow, look at these Phoenixes rip through this. However, they got to be careful for the glaives. Void Rays put in some work that also have to be careful because, well, they're spore crawlers. He's going to throw away these Void Rays. I can see it now. Okay, he's trying to target fire one of them down, and he is going to mitigate some damage this way. That being said, Overlord's getting shut down behind. It's not going good for Young Yakov. Actually, he was doing about as good as he can behind this. He actually macroed okay. He could use some more worker production. Not going to lie, though. That would certainly help him. And he has, at the least, he needs +2 air weapons. I didn't even hate armor, to be honest with you. Something. Anion Pulse Crystals, good lad. He is going into +2 air weapons. I do like that. He wants to maintain a lead on upgrades against Zerg, for sure, if you're going Sky Toss. And he is starting some probes, most importantly of all. Some may argue. Oh, man. Hey, how you doing, Finesse? Alright, so I'm a big fan of the +2 coming down. More Corruptors. There's a Zerg player, Mr. Young Yakov, not getting his upgrades. Mamma mia. He lost a lot of Overlords, but it didn't matter. He got the economy up. He's just pushing out with these Phoenixes. He's going to be fighting Phoenixes against Corruptors other than the Mutas, but cleaning up the Mutas is pretty big. If he cleans up with some economy, gets some work done otherwise, altogether, he's doing alright. Is he chronoing this bad boy, though? He's not chronoing his upgrades. He's focusing his micro. He is getting a 4th base, though. I do like that. Still, the Anion Pulse Crystals actually helping the fight against the Corruptors. It is kind of sick to see Phoenixes take down Corruptors, because that's not supposed to happen. Few remaining queens. But yeah, he has to be careful not to lose these to the Corruptors, basically, is the name of the game here. Oh my god, he's actually Shrekking these bad boys. Now, if I was Zerg, in a weird way, +1 Carapace may have ended play. If you're just going up against... He's going into flyer attacks. It's going to finish a little faster, I think, but it does cost a little less, so you can turn out more Corruptors, but still. The fact that this is a Phoenix-invested army means, well, it's not as much gas as it could be, especially now that it's a 4-base Protoss. We'll see what happens here. Oh, buddy. I like it. Sky Toss versus Sky Zerg, but mass Phoenixes. And they're doing pretty well against these Corruptors. He's trading out pretty nicely, it would look like. Oh, they don't have a battle report or any of that, but I can show you the lost units. Look at this trade. The trade efficiency is cracked. He does need to remember he did drop another Stargate to get +3. He is doing so. Carapace coming down on the single Spire from Young Yakov, though. He did finish up his +1 air weapons, or flyer attacks, rather, for his Corruptors. He's still committing to Phoenixes. Oh my goodness, this guy's a madman. At this rate, I don't know. Photon Cannon's gonna help the cause. This is actually doing pretty good. The ranged, the upgraded range on the Anion Pulse Crystal is pretty good for the Phoenixes to help fight this. That do be the sure. Ooh, picks off Corruptors one by one, but these Phoenixes are starting to get one shot pretty easily. A Hive's on the way. More Spores, more Corruptors. Some Lings went down behind it. No Evo upgrades. So it's just a war of attrition in the skies, I guess. 5 Phoenix production at the same time. Kind of crazy. Now he's going to switch into gateways. Warp gate did complete. And hopefully we have a Twilight Council behind us. We do not. Just yet. It's just gateways. Now the Twilight just going down at 12 minutes in the game. And a 5th base being taken by Protoss is kind of sweet. For him anyway. Corruptor's going to pee on things, dude. Or it's more like a puke. The caustic spray is the ability. Gonna land it on the 5th base at the 9 o'clock position. Phoenix is trying to jump on this, but again, Corruptors do be tanky. They now have that +1 Carapace. 2+3 is not quite done for Protoss. So this is where things get a little wild. They do have the range upgrade at least. They got a little close, and the target fire is beautiful for young Yakov. That said, it's a huge Ling run by on a very shitty wall, with just a Zealot on a battery. Oh, look at that. It's just not quite a gap. The Lings come funneling in. Yeah, it was a little out of position, that Zealot was. We do have some things going on here, but still, I don't think it's going to matter. We need some units warped in. I don't think he has... Okay, now Photon Cannon's actually doing the work over here. Pretty crazy stuff. Okay, well, it's all coined up. Anyway, an Ultra Cavern's coming down. Can't do shit against Ultralisk with Phoenix. I can tell you that right now. Flyer attacks +2 on the way as well. All right, that being said, the 3 o'clock position base is going to finish up for young Yakov. Scrappy game. This is funny. It's actually kind of comical, really, in my opinion. I don't know about you guys. Toss no skills with no hands. I don't know. I don't know, man. Mistakes were made, I think, on both sides. He is playing kind of silly, though. He did get cheesed the last game a little bit and played pretty... He seemed a little more standard. At least he played Resonating Glaives, but it got a little... it was a good read from young Yakov. I won't say it's a build order counter, like a blind build order counter or anything. Phoenix is now have to look out for these Vipers and the Dark Shrines going down. I don't know how much I like that. Maybe he's looking for cost-effective DTs to free up gas money. That being said, +3 air weapons has finished for Protoss. Oh, it's hard to find which one has the parasitic bomb. And they're all clumping back together, but the Vipers are cleaned up. These Phoenixes are going to go down pretty easily now. They've taken a lot of hull damage. Do we get a warp into Stalkers? That's the question. Void Rays are not prism... Oh, he needed Prismatic. That's very unfortunate for Mr. Protoss. Mothership on the way. Psionic Storm trying to be researched. Let's see what happens. Phoenix is not kiting this. And, yeah, a lot of damage being dealt. Photon Cannon chiseling at some of it. A lot of these Phoenixes have been cut off. And again, there's an Ultra Cavern behind it. Dark Shrine's going to finish up here in a moment. An Archon's made. And we'll see what happens. Wait. Archive? Wait, we have it. Okay, never mind. He's getting his Temple Archives, too. I was confused. He did build the Temple Archives in there. Zelly boys trying to get damage done, but the Lings doing pretty good. Even though they don't have any upgrades yet. They're about to have +1 melee. Carapace is a follow-up. And we have the Anabolic Synthesis? I can't remember the name of the Ultra Speed upgrade. I'm just tired again, so I believe it's Anabolic Synthesis. DT's coming in with the Zealots, however. Zealots trying to find some opening. The Roaches are out as well. But there's Banelings here. He doesn't want to lose these DTs to Banelings if he can help it. Oh, doesn't even morph an Archon. Unlucky. If he morphed an Archon, that could have been an accidental big hit. An accidental right click from young Yakov. Lots of static here, but the Banelings are going to come crashing, and Phoenixes are forced to help defend this side. And actually, they should be able to pick up a lot of those Banelings. They're the few remaining ones. He wasn't right in position, and it is going to be a bit of a problem. Still a decent amount of energy on some of these Phoenixes. Corruptors are going to come in to finish the job. However, Vipers are full energy behind this. These Phoenixes are going to get traded out pretty heavily. Carriers are coming, which are nice, but they're not going to be able to contend with a lot of this. Parasitic Bomb going to be annoying as well. Archon coming in clutch. But guess what? Here comes Rando Calrissian Ultralisk coming behind and sniping the Archon. I don't like this position for our Protoss player. Young Yakov looks like he might just be able to take it. There's an Overseer right there, too. Mothership's going to be target fired, however. We'll see what happens. And this base is certainly dead for Protoss. He did manage to get up his 5th before, so now he's a 4th base. DT's trying to get the work done with a Templar, or with a Zealot, rather. 2 Zealots. All these transfuses going to be taken care of pretty shortly. Okay, this is all going to be cleaned up soon. Yep. Still, that being said, we do have a death ball try to get out, but it's a very small death ball. It's more like a wimpy ball. Hey, what up, Asher, bro? How you doing? Yeah, this game is scrappy. I like you a lot. Welcome, Asher, bro. Another caster in the house. Like falling asleep right here, but it's still a good game. It's keeping me awake a bit. All right, +1 and ground weapon is going to complete for Protoss. Actually, it's +2. This game got a little scrappy. All right, we have a 5 Ultralisk hit squad with 3 Vipers. And all these Corruptors here. More than 5, actually. 6 Ultras. It's a janky army, but it's a bigger army. And the upgrades are kind of scary. Photon Cannon's certainly going to be taken down. Going to help a little bit. A lot of Archons here, though, but they don't want to die. The Mothership's going to certainly come in handy as well. But he needs to jump on top of this. Battery overcharge is not activated. Changeling's coming in. That's quite annoying for our... Oof. -400, -400. In some ways, they did help out, but or the Mothership did help out, but I don't know how that's going to fare. We're going into Immortals as well. More Corruptor production. We don't have a... Oh, no, we did get the Greater Spire. So he is researching Carapace on the back foot of that. So it's going to be +2 Carapace. He's got +2 flyer attacks. Our Protoss player not getting any more upgrades. He's going to need aero armor, and he's going to need shields. At the least to get ground weapons +3 and get... start that aero armor, but... Yeah, we'll find out. Ultralisks. Going to clean up a lot of the static and presumably destroy all the probes. Clean up the base. There is enough Protoss to deal with this, I think, but he's mounting it. He's staging another attack. He's just gonna sack the base, actually, okay, because he's rebuilt this one, even though it's pretty mined out. This is getting to be a scrappy game. All right, Zealots trying to get some damage done, cleaning up some static and whatever was over there, but that's about it. Army supply in favor of our Zerg player, but our Protoss player, again, really needs to start hitting these upgrades. That being said, we got some mined out workers in the natural other than the main base, which has been evacuated for quite a while. All right, the Corruptor's coming in. Go pee on this. There's only 3 Archons. There's only the 1 shield battery. Use the battery overcharge. I don't think it matters. There's too much DPS. All the caustic sprays going down. Cleaning house on that Nexus as the game goes on. You is certainly a fun player. You is a fun guy. You know, I'm going to tell him, guys... I'm going to look at this Protoss player. I know I'm looking at you more than Young Yakov. Young Yakov's also a great player to catch. Very cool Zerg player. But I'm going to tell him, I'm going to say, you must be a mushroom because you're a fun guy. Okay, and Oracle's up with the charge on this. It's Infestors now for Young Yakov, and he does do a pretty good job of Infestor use. All right, another carrier in production. These spores being a bit of a problem. He's got to target fire these Infestors. Oh, he does not. Eat some juicy fungals. The Corruptor's going to come crashing in. Sacrificial storms coming. Yeah, this is a problem. The Archons weren't able to jump on top of this. And there's no Interceptors left. There's a lot of Corruptors there. There's literally like 5, 6. GG's called, and Young Yakov's going to take it. Emerging victorious 2-0. But a very good series. Put on by his opponent, you, and I forgot to update this. I'm just going to not put titles here. Rip. I was going to be fancy. Not fancy. There's nothing fancy about my stream. But, you know, have the titles up on screen otherwise. But very well done. And here we go. Great job by you two. You've been entertaining. That was definitely a spicy one. For sure, for sure. All right. See an Asher bra here. I'm like, where's the ducklings? Where be my boy Light? I was kind of rooting for my boy you a bit. He's a good guy. I've been blowing him off on the Scion mods. My #1 YouTube video apparently was that extra race mod. I'm going to do some more of that stuff. For sure. When I have time, I'll make time for it. Whew. Imagine having sleep before you start on Monday at work. God. Oh, shiz. All right, Matt, are you still playing? He's probably gone. I'm gonna find Matt here. All right, guys, I'm waiting to see what series we get next. Bracket's a little behind. I should have put the Liquipedia out on for you guys, too. I decided to do this at the last minute instead of laddering, but it's going okay. Spatz 2-0 to Eric Fire. Ooh. Spatz versus Max Pax in the quarterfinals. Damn, that's unlucky for Spatz, but it's possible. Wayne versus Trigger. I'm missing that. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. So, you is going on to fight J Money. No? Wait, where am I going? Or not you. Young Yakov's going to fight Gumiho. That's where I'm going to be covering, I guess. But we're missing some good ones.
Giddy up.
Thanks for the follow, A.R. Rudy. 15. Hey, no problem, you. It is a funny game. I wish you canceled those two photon cannons, brother. Have a good one, A. Rudy. Thank you for stopping by. I stream way more than I should. An unhealthy amount of Starcraft for an old man with a full-time job. Alright, guys, let's see what we get. Alright, guys, I'm going to probably get Gumiho and Young Yakov. And I'll be right back. All right, here we go. Gumiho versus Young Yakov. And, yeah, Young Yakov's a pretty good player. This is going to be a banger. I'm sure this one's going to be a banger. All right, we are going into it. All right, folks, here we are. We're stepping it up a notch. I'm missing some... A lot of people are missing at least one or two good series here because they were going as we were on other things. All right, anybody spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Royal Blood in the red. It's a crime, but he's teamless. Give it up for Gumiho. And his opponent in the upper right, representing CSO Esports. Give it up for Young Yakov in the blue. Not capitalizing off the initial Phoenixes. Yeah, you played really well. The second, considering how you were playing a little from behind, I think you did really well in that second game. Gumiho going for proxy 2 racks against Young Yakov. Is Young Yakov going to scout this? Gumiho's at 3 racks. Or is he going to scout with this one? He's going to build a bunker with that one. Let's take a look at Young Yakov's scouting path. He's Gumiho and his bad proxies lately. Marco Yolo, how you doing? Yeah, you played a really good game, man. Guys, look. Oh, it is 3 racks. He's going 3 racks, not 3 racks Reaper. It's 100% going to be scouted. Gumiho has been doing these right in the face proxies lately. And Young Yakov ain't any pushover. But he is playing pretty... He's playing standard against the Terra, not the Protoss, but... This is looking at... A little rough for Gumi God. Wait, oh no! He changed his scouting path. Alright, let's take a look at Young Yakov's vision. We're going to take a look at his vision. I want to see if he... Nope, he doesn't see the SCV. The SCV's coming now. Making it look like it's normal-ish. It looked a little sus, but he probably wasn't paying attention. Oh no. Gumiho's going balls deep right with the bunker. And the Marine is going to hit this, so he is tipping his hat at what it is. And there is a big drone pole going down to the natural to shut down the bunker, which was anticipated by our Zerg player. SCV's getting surrounded. Gumiho possibly going to lose some Marines here. He really wants to get this bunker up, and he's going to need to do so. Oh, Gumiho, what are you doing? No, he loses both SCVs. Oh, no, he has another one. Is it going to live? It's the Overlord. Oh my god, it's like Larry Curly and Mo dancing around. The bunker is going to be surrounded, but the Marine's surrounded in the meantime. Nice micro from Gumiho after all. Keeps it alive. He's not going to be able to repair it, though. Third SCV goes down. And that said, I don't think it matters as much as we can get any Marines into that. It's going to buy him time. And now he's going to cancel. He's going to salvage it. The jig is up, Gumi God. The jig is up. This is very committed from our Terran player. 3 racks, you could actually technically kind of macro out of it. It's all in as it seems. It is very, 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 very committed, though. But Gumiho's probably going to play it just to try to kill it. But killing a creep tumor, going to try to get this queen or the spine. I think he should have went for the spine. Oh, no. Now he's going to be trapped in the corner, but he is going to get some more drones for his money. And take another hit. Okay, he's just going up here, but more lings coming in is not what he wants to see. There hasn't been gas mining, though, from our Zerg players, so this is not metabolic boost. Oh, he should have went in the Nook. I think he should have just went in a Nook. In the minerals. Up, 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 up. Well, here's old Leroy Jenkins over here. Staying alive in the corner. Well, here we go. Yeah, it is proxy 3 racks. I personally think... If you're going to go all in, go proxy 4 racks. I don't hate 3 racks, though. 3 racks, the difference is you get a bunker with it. Proxy 4 racks, you're literally fighting with your 3 SCVs. And you're pushing with like 6 to 8 Marines. You're literally using the SCVs as meat shields to fight. And that's how aggressive it is. And you have just enough money to build the 4 Marines, and that's it, and it's up to a certain point. You're literally trying to end the game, so this buys him a little time. He's kind of in it. If you can tell by the worker count, it's pretty close. Metabolics just started for Zerg. Kind of a weird fight from Gumiho to be taken. He's going to try to kill some of these lings with it. Does some damage, but he can't kill the spine, really. He wants to get this queen. He transfuses... Oh, nice transfuse in the spine. Gumiho's still getting damage done, though. Is he going to get more drones? Is he going to get that queen? He wants to. But he doesn't want to risk losing more SCVs than he could without he can kill drones. He is going to lose them all, though. But still. 14 drones, 26 Zerglings, an Overlord, and a Queen lost, and a Creep Tumor. I would say this is starting to become worth it for Gumiho, considering he has two factories behind this coming. They're not done yet. And Metabolic coming for Zerg is scary with a Baneling Nest. That's the problem. Okay, he should go back. He should be lifting these off and going back home, in my opinion, or at least finishing this next round and doing so. He needs a wall off as well in the low ground. And the problem is this is a supply depot wall. How you doing, Vampire Creations and Freak Show and Raven? How you doing? Starport coming behind it. Gumiho going for Reactor first. He's certainly going to go for Hellions, I would imagine. He might go Widow Mines. It's Gumi God, after all. We'll see what creative stuff Gumiho has to follow up with the cheese. Even better yet, he's going to go for a bunker. He wants to try to get it, but these Lings are going to zip across the map with relative speed. Yep, okay, he's going to wall off the last second, but this wall is going to be a scuffed wall, and Banelings should be able to chew through this for breakfast. Will this finish? That's the question. Barracks trying to land the block, but the Lings are not going to be out in time. Oh, no. Oh, he didn't target fire the Banes first. Uh-oh. He's trying to make a wall. Hellions are going to be queued up. These SCVs are as good as dead. Still, Gumiho is leading in SCVs, and most of them are on the high ground. I think he's really going to want to get a Widow Mine here. What is this Viking? Oh, sorry, guys. My mouse just derped out. He could get that Overlord, I guess, but he really just needs a hold with anything. Oh, look at this from Gumiho. He's trying to debate him in. This is hilarious. Now it's Korea and the EU. They have a lot of ping between these two. Okay, the Banelings get cleaned up. That's kind of nice from Gumiho. GG is called. Gumiho takes game number 1. Yeah, that was very, very well cheesed by Gumi God. I can't believe if Young Yakov had sent that Overlord down as he originally had pathed, he would have found the proxy. We would have had an earlier time to react. All right, here we go. Going into game number 2. Do we have any updates? Win versus Trigger still going on. Jane Money versus Nice. I don't know if they actually did. There's something going on. And Max Pax, unfortunately for my boy Spatz, he has unlimited spots. So Max Pax is in the semifinals. Spatz could beat Max Pax. He could. It's PvP. The reason why I'm saying it, I love my boy Max Pax, but even being the best Protoss player up there with Classic, if you say he plays online only or not, it's just facts be facts. He can still go down in PvP to a pretty good Protoss. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Babylon in the red. Give it up for Gumiho. And his opponent in the upper left, representing CSO Esports, it is Young Yakov in the blue. With the drones. Does he get a cheese this time, I wonder? Don't think so. It do not look like it. Wait, what? Is he gonna proxy? Wait, no, that's the Overlord. Hot. I was all excited. No proxy hatch. I was clicked on the over. I wanted to get you guys excited. I wouldn't know. I assumed I did have them both clicked on. Was why, but it was kind of funny. I'm tired enough that I actually was getting excited for a minute. We're going to see something cheeky out of our Zerg player for game number 2. But it is going to be a standard opening. Gumiho this time. See what his build is. In the wizardry of TVZ out of Gumiho. Alright, Orbital Command Center going down. We got an Overlord going southward. He's going to scout and then go back to the Pervert Pillar, it looks like. Yeah, more or less. He's going to patrol path. Oh, okay. He's just playing around with rallies. But yeah, it looks to be a pretty standard opener for both of them, actually. It's a Reaper Expand. For the moment, it's Gumiho. So, what is actually standard for Gumiho? That's the question. Sometimes he'll go out and play a pretty standard bio build. Other times, he's a mech menace. And even his bio builds sometimes don't often add up to what is normal in the meta. All right, let's see here. Young Yakov going for a 9 o'clock position hatchery. But is he going to go for metabolic first? That is the question. Nope, he's going to go right for that hatch. Gumiho trying to... Oh, wow. Reaper grenade was actually pretty good. Does Young Yakov kill the Reaper? Oh, almost. Hatchery gets down fine, but the Reaper almost goes down. That would have been a nice catch for Young Yakov. Gumiho building a high ground CC for a number 3, so he's probably going to go with something like a Banshee. Could go BCs or something, though. It's Gumi God we're talking about here. But I'm assuming it's going to be a Banshee opener. With the fast 3 CC. There he is, switching out the factory for a reactor going on. Let's take a look at our Zerg side of things. He's just breaking those unbuildable plates, gets metabolic boost, pull his drones from saturation of the gas to saturation of the natural a little bit. And nice little micro from Young Yakov. Gets the Reaper when Gumiho's not paying attention. And yeah. We'll see. All right, we do have the tech lab finishing up, which should time out just right with the starport. Third CC gonna finish as well. And he's building units. First group of Hellions going out immediately, so you can scout after the death of the Reaper. Overlord's coming in for a scout, though, at the same time, however. And we'll see what happens. What's Gumiho got for us for games? Marine's coming in. The token Marine. Go finish this up. Thanks for the follow, Balzac TTV. Appreciate you, bud. All right, drone gets roasty toasty. This Overlord is going to go down, but scouting the Cloak Banshee. I do like that there's a tech lab here. Is Gumiho actually... Okay, never mind. He's playing Leapfrog, interestingly, with his tech. He's going to land the barracks. Oh, he's going to build a couple barracks. Okay, so he's going to stay on stem, and he's going to build a reactor. So he should be going into stem pretty shortly. He's building out SCVs in the high ground with this third, not going to rush it and be greedy. It's a smart idea. He's going to saturate, then fly over. Most likely. Meanwhile, Young Yakov did take actually quite a beating on this hatchery from that one Reaper. The Chad Reaper that Gumiho wasn't paying attention to, like a neglecting father. It actually did get something done. Is that something going to be significant? We'll find out. But with the Banshee opener, I don't think it's going to be too much. Second Banshee in the way. It was all scouted by Young Yakov. He's got his spores going down at a pretty good timing. And he's not rushing his fourth base. Alright, creep spread is getting out there. Has to be careful because the 3cc build means there's going to be scans available from time to time from Gumi God. Not while he's lifting it, though. Actually... Oop. Oh, Gumiho gets it at the last second. That is one dead creep tumor. And the Lings are just a little pissed off that they couldn't catch him right there. That being said, layer is down. We do have Malayan Carapace coming to follow from Young Yakov with a Baneling Nest. He's trying to prepare for Bio Inquisition. He did scout out the tech lab in the barracks. Gumiho didn't do any trickery. He's just doing a typical 3cc Banshee opener. And just stem Marines and combat shields and the rest. Nothing too cheeky. Ooh, Banshee actually coming in, taking a little bit of a hit, but actually trading very efficiently, killing the Queen and getting the hell out of there. Actually, what else did they get? Did they get two? No. The Queen and maybe a drone or a creep tumor. Whatever else they got, still not much damage done to him. My thoughts exactly, Marco. All right, there's gonna be additional Banshee joining. There's gonna be no medevac where we're going right now. Combat shield is on the way. A third Banshee, and oh my god, this is a Gumiho build. It's Hellbat Marine Banshee. Guys, here I thought it was going to be a standard play. No. Who are we talking about here? This is Gumi God we are talking about. Oh, the Banelings are going to finish, though. Gumi got a little sloppy. think he could have done a little better there. The Hellbats are going to be fended off. Dude, one of the Banshees dies. The Marines getting some work done over here. But at the end of the day, is it completely over? The Lings are actually cleaning this up. 18 drones falling is not good for young Yakov, however. He does have the 4th base. The Queen's forced to chase this all down on the other side. Ling's cleaning up the last Hellbat. Gumiho's leading the freaking trail of tears over here with his strange build going into +1 vehicle weapons. Oh no, and his Hellions are all... Wait. His Hellions are all derped up here. His Marines trying desperately to kill that Overseer. He doesn't want to have to stem to get it. He doesn't think it's worth it. And it escapes with just 6 HP. It's held by young Yakov, but what cost? He has to drone up like a madman for a bit. He's building some army too. Can't do it all. And unfortunately, unable to get any damage at the 3rd base. Gumiho is a 4th CC. Sits next to the 3rd. Alright, here we are. Marine might get this Overlord, though. +1 vehicle weapons behind us. This is wild stuff. And Gumiho is going to go in the mech. He's going triple factory tank. Or is he going to continue on Hellbats? Or he can do it all. Kappa. He's going to be ahead enough where he can go to Widow Mines and tanks. He can go... I doubt you'd go battle mech with fucking Bio, but it's Gumiho. But Hellbats and Marines make sense. And Widow Mines. I'm just curious. Gumiho giving us a masterclass on how to be a creative Terran player, that's for sure. Oh, does he get the Queens? He gets 2. Not the 3rd. Enough transfuse energy from young Yakov where these Marines go and just put so much pressure on. Young Yakov's got to be frustrated. 24 drones fell, and he's doing his best to stay in this, but oof, what a time to lose him. Young Yakov's catching up on workers, but Gumiho has an insane amount of workers. He's building 3 more racks. Okay, so he's going into tank. He's going into infernal pre-igniters. So he's probably going to be pumping out 2 tanks at a time. And then maybe he might still get into Hellbats, but he's still pumping out Marines. 2 more CCs going down as he lands his 4th. Gumi God, what a menace. What a madman, what a legend. Fucking love this guy. Young Yakov's actually a really good Zerg player, too. I really enjoy his games. So big shout out to both those beautiful mofos. Alright, Gumiho going in for another push. He's leading an army supply, too. It's 87 SCVs. I think he's going a little overboard here. Hopefully he stops making SCVs, because that's going to start hurting his army supply. If young Yakov can trade out and defend, he is going into Hydra's Ghost Academy on production as well for Gumi God. He has to be careful not to lose these medevacs. But again, a worker count eventually, he's probably just going to throw it with the army or something, or just send it to Narnia. Gru Spine's on the way. Burrow for young Yakov going into melee and Carapace +2, about to finish up. Yeah, we're gaming with the infestation pit. So I'm hoping we see a lurker transition. Still, Gumiho's going to have it all. He's going to even be able to make ghosts. He's a greedy boy, though, however. Look at this. Oh, my God. Look at all these CCs. He's, like, prepared for any Zerg shenanigans at this rate. This is nuts. Gumiho's going into 3-3 with vehicle plating and vehicle armor. He's going double... No, 2-2 and 2-2. So while the melee Carapace is higher for Zerg, Gumiho's going double the full gamut of upgrades. So his mech is going to have upgrades too. His medevacs are even going to have plating. His tanks be stronger. His Hellbats be stronger. Whatever he chooses to get. His Ghost and Marines. But right now, Zerg's at a power spike against his Bio. Oh, tank shelling from the low ground, though. Nice position from Gumi God. He's even got a tank over it. Look at this wall. How is our Zerg player going to crack this? Gumiho even going to take this base. He already has all these CCs done, like I said. Funnily enough, these are 2 orbitals. I wonder if he builds a planetary here for defense, too. Gumiho's, like, unbreakable right now, it feels like. Well, that being said, lurkers are on the way. And the hive is going to finish up. So as soon as that lurker den pops, you can start seismic spines. Gumiho.irl. I don't have that. Marco, you're going to have to DM me that, if you don't mind. If you're feeling like it. I don't think I have his. Oh, Gumiho. I can just search him on Instagram. I can just ask him, but Gooby God. What up, bruh? Bruh. Alright, speaking of bruh. Gumiho doesn't have bruhs. He's got... Yeah. Okay, he's got bruh ghost. Okay, he's gonna try to clean up some of this creep. I like his kind of posturing out with his army. He's got his Hellbats kind of meat shielding a little. And now that we're in Lurker 30, we even got a Spire coming down. Ay. Young Yakov does have some room to grow. He's taking more bases. Gumiho's insanely ahead, but still pretty wild shit. Ay. That being said, Ling, Bane, Hydra going from the sides, but I think this is mostly to defend this outlying base. Young Yakov taking expansions everywhere because he knew he fell behind a bit. His upgrades, I don't think he noticed the upgrade spike for a bit though, which is unfortunate for him. All right, Ling's trying to jump on the tanks, get one. Do they get the other? They do not. He's gonna have to back the hell off, but still getting some damage over here. The wall is broken, and may force Gumiho's attention away. It's army at the center of the map. Everything's going to fight over here? Question mark? Ay. Nope, it's another orbital. So Gumiho has enough for scans for days. Young Yakov trying to get a Nidus up for some potential plays after, if nothing else. Gumiho just taking a singular medevac to try to get some damage done somewhere on the other side of the map. Well, now out of nowhere, we're like getting into the late game everything. But what a weird game. This has been a banger series so far. Very crazy series so far. Gumiho's even got Liberators behind this. The army supply is pretty maxed from both of them. The Ghosts are in position of the Banelings, however, they're... Oh my god, the Banes is cleaning house. Most of that army's gone in a second. Young Yakov may actually have a chance to get some momentum in this game. Gumiho's got bases for days, though. He does have defensive tanks, which go a long way. And Young Yakov's forced to retreat. Gumiho not really getting anything done. What happened over here? Well, what happened is his medevac took some damage somewhere along the line. The Marine's trying to get something done. Just one stim. That medevac's as good as dead. Hydras are the first things to jump on there. Unfortunately for him, it's the first thing that's going to be targeted. Gumiho not paying attention to his Marines. He's just building more Why is he building more CCs? Let's take a look at the production. Fusion core's done too. He's researching advanced ballistics. 14 lurkers in production for Young Yakov. Oh my goodness. And we have Blue Flame Hellions running into this outlying base at about 7 o'clock. Alright, the Hellbat's kind of getting in position here for the Lings. Hoping to get a bunch. Causing some chaos. But still, Gumiho did throw away some workers, at least, in that push. That actually helped him out a little. He's at 75. I don't hate 75 at this point. He's got orbitals for days. Yeah, there's a lot of lurkers. He's got to be careful to keep his ghost alive. And some Nidus coming down. There's nothing back here. Just 2 Hellions. 2 Liberators could be useful, though. He wants to keep this Fusion core alive because it was, well, okay, more Hellbats have arrived. More Hellions coming as well. Let's see what happens. Lurkers coming. And, ooh, the Nidus falls. But, yeah, this looks like that's going to be in jeopardy. We got scans for days. Come on, Gumiho. Oh, no, he does actually have the missile turrets there, too. But he really needs the advanced ballistics, I think, for how... He's got a decent amount of Liberators out, and he wants to use them more. It gives you some more utility. These siege tanks are not protected, and the lurkers are still running amok. Looks like Gumiho might be able to clean this all up, but he's lost. It could have been worse there. Still, losing all those tanks is rough. Now he's going triple tank, triple Hellion. We got a Spire and Greater Spire in production for our Zerg player, Mr. Young Yakov. Gumiho did manage to finagle this base, and nothing's going on in this one right now. Young Yakov lost some workers, though, as well. So, crazy stuff. I could be bouncing between both with the split cam, following another observer if I had that set up. I might actually try that out sometime. But we'll see. Probably when I finally get rid of this toaster and get another computer. Ay. Gumiho getting harassed more. Where he seemed like he was in this dominating position. I feel like he's not quite there anymore. He is going to lift the command center. The Hydras are going to shoot it down. But that being said, he's got to be careful. He's leading the army supply. He's got a lot of CCs. Oh, the ones burrowed Zerglings being a pest. Gumiho, not even caring. He's like, we're just going to take this base out first. Heck on you, Mr. Zorg. Scrappy game. See, these are the late game TVZs I don't mind watching sometimes when it starts. I don't know. In general, this game was a wild one. When it's Gumiho, it makes things fun. We've seen some standard ones at times. This is certainly not standard by any stretch of the imagination. And yeah. That is a couple roasted hatcheries. 12 drones fallen as well for young Yakov, who's now at 85 drones, building more back up behind it. Still, Gumiho's got this massive army supply because of his fewer workers. He built some more himself. Actually, he built a lot more workers, funnily enough. Ghost still out here. He's got to be careful not to lose him to the Banes, though. All this is going to be sniped. Oh my god, all these snipes with a beautiful fungal coming from behind. GG is called. Gumiho is going to take it in a 2-0. Very well done by both of them, actually, too. Young Yakov doing his best. Gumiho coming with some wacky builds. Yet again, always delivering. All right. Guys, I'm going to take a few while we wait till our next series. And I find out what else is going on here. So Gumiho is advanced to the semis. And he's going to be fighting Wayne, a.k.a. Rattata, a.k.a. Vanya. In the past. Nice versus Max Packs going on. Wait, what happened to Trigger? Oh, Trigger lost to Wayne. Damn. Trigger lost to Wayne. Oof.
Giddy up.
Wayne must be cracked. Thanks for the follow, Hunter MCP. But interesting results there. I was assuming Trigger would just plow through. The only American he's made it through supposedly tougher ones than these, but Rattata, Mr. Vanya, coming in strong. All right, I'm going to need a minute as we get into Wayne, Gumiho versus Wayne. No thorns this game, GG's us, unfortunately. But he did make some interesting stuff. He did have an interesting Hellbat Marine Banshee opener with Stim. Alright, that was not a bathroom break, sadly. How you doing, hardcore hit? Wayne pulls out some crazy shit, some rough stuff. Ha. What's up, guys? Fractal Kaido. Thank you again, Hunter MCP, for the follow. So Gumiho versus Wayne appears to be where we be going to. Surprised we didn't have Up a Tree playing today, or Juggernaut Jason, or anybody. You know? I might just smash a little later after. I'm just going to remember doing my garbage. Because I was doing it before. We'll see. It gets pretty toxic later. I know I'm exhausted, but I have just a little bit of cheap-ass Coke here. Fake Coke. Sometimes I end up with random shit. Instead of the beverage of choice, you know? Probably because I was drinking when I bought the beverages. The non-alcoholic beverages. And I'm like, oh, God, what the fuck is this shit? Ay. All right, we got... I think I'm going to go to Wayne Gumiho. We'll see. Wait, max packs? No, Steadfast is getting max packs. I love max packs. But I want to get me some Wayne Gumi God. I have a feeling this is going to be a banger series. All right, we're just waiting for these guys. Hell yeah, my boy Wayne is gonna be hanging out soon too. I'm just waiting for these guys to get a lobby going. Wait, where's Gumiho? Did I miss it? Wait, where's Gumiho in a game? But what, did I miss something? Oh, good, I didn't. Maybe I can convince Chicken Man to do some dual casting. I'm gonna see if Chicken Man wants to do the finals with Dave. I'll ask him for after. Could be fun if he's down for it. If not, that's okay too. Chicken Man do be working hard. I be working hard too. Some days it's a little slow. We'll see. Anyway, this is a banger of the upper bracket semifinals. And here we are, guys, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Royal Blood. It's almost a crime this guy's teamless. In the red, give it up for the god of mech himself. It is Gumiho. And his opponent in the upper right, he's blue. Give it up for, I thought he was on Starlight Twinkles. Wayne. Could be wrong. Is it Starlight Twinkle he's on? Gumi God looking like he might go for the double Rax low ground setup, if I was to guess. He does feel pretty strong and comfortable with that situation. that little setup. Rattata, Mr. Wayne. Wayne Newton over here going for the proxy hatch. No, I'm just kidding. He's going for the 16 hatch. I wanted to mess with you guys. But like, Dave, you're saying what's going on that's totally not happening in the game. Well, joke's on you. I think I'm going to mess with chat sometimes and see if 2 minutes later all the bullshit I get from chat. But Dave, that's not actually happening. Oh, look at this. Gumi, oh, surprise. He's actually putting one at the Reaper cliff. This is a little strange from Gumi God here. He's psyching his opponent out. He's trying to. This is actually pretty crazy stuff. Gumiho's trying to create the illusion that this is not the case. But let's see where Wayne goes to scout. That all depends. He's going to scout this right away. So, Gumiho has this situation. This is going to be a banger of a game. All right, if he scouts... Okay, this is going to be done. I was going to say, if this was scouted before it was done, unfortunately, it's not proxied. Gumiho could potentially cancel it, and we'd see another banger game like the... he might pull out that build he pulled out of his hat in the Korean Starcraft League the other day against Ragnarok. Yeah, today we're zipping along. This is reminding me of a KSL tonight, honestly, the speed of this. This is crazy. I've not seen one go this fast. There were a decent amount of players, but it was weird that a lot of the players that we didn't see, even like not having Pig, not having Juggernaut Jason and Uppetry and some other players, and sometimes we'll see Ruff or Nero. A lot of those guys weren't even playing today for some reason. And surprising results, I think. And not really surprising. Wayne, I've seen Wayne beat Trigger in the past, of course. Trigger's been on such a tear lately. It's good to see Wayne do have some momentum too. It is the NA though. We're always rooting for Trigger here. But I gotta say, Wayne is a pretty... He's been a very improving Zerg player as well, just the same. I like to see the upsets. I like to see the spice. But I can't blame my boy Trigger either. You guys see Trigger? Tell him I said that. I tell him I said... He already knows. Alright, anyway, this looks like this is going to be a dead third hatch. It's going to have to be canceled for sure. Oh, he gets the drone. Gumiho with just 3 Reapers. Transitioning out, going into Stem. Metabolic's going to finish for a Zerg player. As long as Stem finishes, it might be okay if he loses the Tech Lab. But there's only 1 Marine down here. That means that 2 more are going to come. He can't repair this. Okay, now he's going to be forced to try to repair it. Oh, yeah, now he does. He's just fine. A low-cost hold for Gumiho. Well, what does the Mech Menace have to say about this? Oh, the Reapers are fully surrounded. That's classic Gumiho micro right there. He's on American servers, though. Oh, shit. Who let the dogs in? Not who let the dogs out. In this case, who let the dogs in? GG's called. And in an instant, the voices of all those Reapers and Marines fall. From a little bit of Miss Micro. Gumiho, I thought for sure was going to win that game. I think he felt overconfident that he took down that third base. He almost got a complete kill with just 3 Reapers. Ay, ay, ay. And this Clown Fiesta starts, guys. I love these guys, though, on both sides. Oh, man. Shit. Now we're gaming. Where we're going, we don't need to use roads. All right. Once we hit 88, some serious shit's gonna happen. This is spicy stuff. But Nice versus Max Packs, a PvP lower bracket semifinal. This is a weird one this week. I feel like for EPT Americas, a little less represented here. I feel like we didn't have Maples even or Hupsea. Like, I don't understand. Where's everybody? Either way, I know who's on right now. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner of Babylon. In the red, give it up for Gumiho, who's down a point. This time building his supply depot on the high ground. And his opponent in the bottom right, he is blue. Give it up for Wayne. Arzerg. Alrighty, well, we're off to a fun start in this series. So I guess you could call it a draw. Draw question mark? I think that would be not a bad idea. TBD forever. I think that that would have been the best thing to see. Draw question mark? And Wayne is already doing something very aggressive. Are we going to see a roach build? I would love to see Wayne do a proxy hatch with it, but he's not gonna. He's not gonna proxy hatch. No shot. But he's just probably gonna go into roaches. Gumiho is also doing something I'm not a big fan of. He is not SCV scouting. You need the information. Even Terra needs it. If he does a Reaper oh, he's going for a Reaper expand. Gumiho. You basically could technically build order counter these if he did even a high ground CC. But being that he didn't SCV scout, oh my god, if Special was watching this, I don't think Special showed up for his matches either. I gotta check her. He might have had to leave, which is sad. I would have loved to cast Special tonight. I actually was looking forward to Mr. Juanito playing. And guys, if your team is looking for anybody or you know any teams looking for players, randomly, you never know. I've helped people find teams in random ways, even though there's not a ton of people here or nothing. Keep in mind, Special is looking for a team. He and Psystorm Gaming have parted ways, so I mean, I don't know. He's off. He's no longer going to be on Psystorm Gaming, so please do keep that in mind on your Twitter and your socials, if nothing else. Be like, bruh, spam this Dorito to help out Juanito. All right. Anyway, about this game, feel like Gumiho doesn't have any info. This is like why is Gumiho doing this? He's just dead. He doesn't have bunkers. He doesn't have anything. He doesn't have a wall. I mean, I guess he could have used the CC as a wall. Here come the Banelings. Oh no, the Marines are derping. Oh wait. Oh wait, he got him in position in the hold. That's about as good as he could do in the choke there. But there's gonna be more. Oh, Bane's coming. A Bane is coming rather. Hellions coming. Oh no, 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 Gumiho. Oh, not like this. All right, Gumiho's really in a lot of trouble. Oh no, the Hellions surround. Wait. Derping Hellion helps for not really, because he like needs the. I don't know. I really don't see how Gumiho does this, but it's very all in from Rattata. I mean, I guess if he kept workers alive, somehow can keep this in control and keep his CC, he might have a shot. I'll see.
Who wants to have some fun?
Patches, thank you for the raid, guys. Make sure you give Patches a follow. Can somebody shout him out, please? It's gonna be 2 minutes. Sorry, I missed your game, brother, man. Oh my good lord. Gumiho's hanging on with a little bit of cope here. Not gonna lie. Well, he's trying to mitigate damage with the Hellion, but now Wayne is just gonna drone up behind this because he can. He went from an all-in to being like, I could macro out of this. Look at Gumiho trying to use the SCVs to even kill the Lings. Wayne is stopping the aggression a little bit. Yeah, and Gumiho is not a very rough spot. I'm going to shove Mr. Patches out real quick. Thank you for the raid, Patches. I hope you had a fantastic stream, my friend. Alrighty. The 2 Lings are all that are survived, but I'd say that was well worth it for a Zerg player. 37 Zerg Lings for 24 SCVs, 2 supply depots, 2 Hellions, a Reaper, and 5 Marines. Gumiho did retain his 2 orbitals. But, I mean... And we're seeing another gas come online for Wayne. Wayne could do something like 2 base Muta to really do it, but he can probably do whatever at this point. He's not even worried about taking the 3rd. He wants to just continue on. He's going into the lair, and that's why I'm saying 2 base Muta. I could potentially see this. Ironically, but Gumiho not in a position. If Gumiho can eke his way out of it, it's going to be incredible. But I'll be honest, I feel like this could have been so prevented. Gumiho, one of my favorite Terrans. In different ways. Like he makes TVZ definitely entertaining to watch. Let's be real here. All he needed to do was SCV scout. At the least. I mean, I guess this is payback for his cheeky game sometimes, you know? He actually, you know, he proxy raxed. He was playing some cheeky games against young Yakov. He's like, oh, this guy plays on EU, you know, maybe he'll just play a straight game. Nah, this is what you get for thinking that of my boy Wayne. Wayne is going into 2-base muta, by the way. A smart response to what he'd already done. Gumiho is probably just dead now, and it's very sad to see. But you know something? It could have been prevented. One liberate. You know, it takes a while for mutas to get out, but still, he doesn't have. He's gonna need. He'd need to have like widow mines. Like he has no information. You really need like if he started pumping out widow mines and had them like placed around stuff, sure. But he's not. And I think once he even sees this, he might even GG. But, well, it's Gumiho. I don't think he's gonna GG. He's held in. He's like, well, I got one chance to try to get something done, maybe. And he's hoping for a greedy Zerg. This may be his tail, that what he's up against, but he doesn't have an eBay. He's not producing mines. He's still producing Hellions. He doesn't really have the gas to go too crazy on too much. The armory and mines would be good, though. 9 mutas are already popping, though. See this? That's why I said he needed to be hitting those mines right the moment I said it. How you doing, kid? Chillin'? Patches, I hope you had a good stream and you had fun playing in the EPT. Oh god, I don't even think he saw those. Nope. Okay, the mutas are just gonna come and track this because we ain't got stem. There's banelings. Oh, the Marines were in front too to make matters worse. Gumiho GG's. He's probably a little disheartened. Wayne is gonna take it. Oh, what a banger. Pun intended. Mistakes were made. Oh, wait. Okay, I guess we're going to EU. We have Max Pax versus Wayne. In the EPT Americas. I think we're going to EU, but I'm going to make double check. Max Pax versus Wayne. That was a very short semifinals. It's a very short EPT America so far. And, yeah, interesting stuff. So, I held off on that. I was hoping to see Trigger. Our boy Trigger this time. Not in, but yeah, Wayne bodying Gumiho. My boy Gumiho. All right, everybody. So we're into the finals in just a few. Players are going to get in. I'm sure they're going to take a bit of a break. I'm going to use the bathroom for just a minute. And bear with me. I'll be right back. Players got to do vetoes and stuff, so I'm going to take advantage of that. Yeah. I think we're doing pretty good, Kaido. Yep, just saying. We got Trigger and Estrella. And Scarlet could potentially go on a tear, too. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm trying not to start a fire here. So, everybody excited for this one? Because I know I am. I think there's going to be a good chance we're going to see some shenanigans from Wayne. But this is huge for Wayne right now. He's actually in the grand finals. I'm actually going to say... Forgot to update this. All right, guys. They usually take a few before this. They've been playing the whole tournament. Yeah, we zipped through this one really fast, but see how these finals are. All right, guys. Vindicta too? Yeah, I know Vindicta is really good. Migs certainly does have the potential to do some things. I am not wrong. What up, Saito? Or you're not wrong. I don't know what I'm saying. I can't even talk. Fucking tired, boys and girls. Here we are. Into the finals. If we're done early enough, I might play a few cheeky ladder games. Usually when it's toxic time, though. I was really tired. I was just starting to feel it. But then again, it's kind of a toxic time to play a ladder. I am quite tired. Tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow do be another day. And we are starting. Pretty excited. Let's go! Hell yeah, here we are going into our first game of the grand finals of ESL EPT Open Cup America's number 187. It's Waynesboro tonight. Hey, man, no stairway. All right, no stairway here. Let me just get this queued up correctly. And here we are, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Royal Blood. The Prince of Denmark, the crown jewel of Psystorm Gaming. Give it up for Max Packs. And his opponent in the upper right-hand corner, in the red, he somehow 2-0'd Gumiho pretty effortlessly. Give it up for, oh, it's Team Stars. Wait, Starcom. That's right, it's Starcom. I thought he was Starlight Twinkle for summer. I don't know why. It's been a minute. I'm just kind of really tired today. That's all it is. All right, Max Packs immediately getting the hatch block going pretty good for him. And he is off to a good start. Not wasted any time. Look at this guy. He is even taking the minerals out of the natural right after that gate. And the hatch block. Everything's going perfect for him. It should be Nito. Malamau. Absolutely. All right, so we have arguably the best Protoss in the world. We got Wayne, or we got against Wayne. So we'll just refer to Max Packs as Garth. So Garth, the best Protoss player in the world. What if his name really was Garth? Garth doesn't sound like a Danish name to me, but maybe it is. Guys, who knows what Garth actually is? What is the origin of the name Garth? I'm just thinking Garth Brooks. I highly doubt it. Just curious about that one. Because maybe we do have Wayne and Garth here. All I know is we're certainly going to be partying on in this series. Game 1 is a macro game out of our Zerg player. On this map, anyway. Curious to see if Max Packs goes Stargate, or is he going to go Twilight? Max Packs likes his Twilight builds. He's not afraid to go Resonating Glaives or Dark Templar. Or some spicy stuff. He might even go Blink Stalk or Colossus. We'll see. So far, it looks like it's probably not going to be Stargate, guys. He's going for Warp Gate. And he's about to have 100 gas. There it is. Oh, I was way wrong. It's because he already dumped the money on that. He debated the Overlord. Okay, Max Packs canceled the, in a moment's notice, he literally canceled at that instant the Warp Gate. 200 IQ plays out of Max Packs. And he's going to restart it, but this Overlord may have, I don't know if it sees that or not. He doesn't have anything in the wall, though, and the two Lings are going to get a scout anyway. 200 IQ scouting strats from Wayne, and he's going to cause some lost mining time, get a probe. This is so worth it for our Zerg player. Very well done. The Adept not able to get the damage he was looking for and the information he was looking for, and at the same time, his early push with that Adept cost him a scout, or cost him preventing a scout. So now Wayne knows it is an Oracle, presumably. He knows Max Packs is a pretty standard player. Oh, does barely save the Adept. This is not going well for Max Packs now. All right. And the reason is... Oh, no, that's still a wall. It's just... All right, he's got 3. He was going to fake out Resonating Glaives and actually have Stargate. I think was his play anyway. Oracle is scouted, though. The Adepts are over here. The Oracle's forced to do this, and it's going to be one less worker again. And delaying the Nexus for Max Packs. Another Oracle on the way. The Lings forced to go away for the moment. We do have a Spore Crawler going. More Queens in production for Mr. Wayne. Oracle is going to find its way out. The 2 Queens are going to intercept. And there's not any energy left because, well, that Oracle just had to use energy to kill the Lings. Speaking of Lings, Hornet's Nest and Zerglings are making their way in toward the 3rd, but then they're going to retreat back? Question mark. Oh, the Adepts, that's why. Max Packs going to find some good level of damage with these Adepts, but it is going to be shut down. Oracle getting some good value, but 5 drones do fall. See what happens here. Garth Maul. Yeah, that sounds like a Max Packs name right there. We'll just refer to him. Got to be German. Close enough to Danish. Garth Maul, though. I like that. That's a great name for Max Packs. Anyway, shield battery not quite completed. It's a lot of links for one stalker to hold, but the Oracle is certainly going to scare them away. So Max Pack's not really finding the damage he wants, but at the same time, let's take a look at the trades. 6 drones did fall. It's not bad catches. He did lose 2 adepts, though, but the 2 probes, oof. Oof. The 1 probe, sure. It's not going to be super consequential in all this. The scout was huge for Rattata. I mean, Wayne. I mean, Vanya. I mean, Wayne's World Party on. Excellent. He's going into +1 melee, which is a common response, but these 2 adepts are going to delay the 4th base for Wayne. That's going to be certainly getting him annoyed. Baneling Nest is going down. He had everything timed perfectly. The adepts even posturing outside of here. He's still going to get it at a decent time, though. Max Packs, in the meantime, almost saturated in his 3rd base. Going into charge, +1, a robo, and 2 more gates. Probably going to drop some more after that. Yep, look at that, 2 more. So he's going for a charge lot attack after this. He's gonna play aggressive. Barely keeps the Oracle alive, but 5. Oh, is he though? Max Packs almost losing this Oracle. The other 2, one of them is really injured as well. So he's 2 really injured Oracles. The Disco Ball's in trouble. Pylon is gonna get taken down. Zealot, Little Miss Micro. Charge is quite a ways away. The Oracle's coming in here, but the shield battery's gonna help. These Disco Balls are keeping the Zergling party in line. They're like chaperones of the Protoss side of the map. That said, there is the other Oracle. There's going to be a Spire going down for Wayne. Not a bad idea. Now, Max Pack says double gas saturation. I'm surprised he didn't drop a Templar Archives or something. Oops, sorry about that. He's going into a Robo Bay, which normally I don't hate. Okay, he's getting a Templar Archives. For Archons. At least, he's going to at least want Charge Lot Archon. You need something with your Zealots. Surely his name's Max. He's so... I mean, the guy's so hidden with everything. I would imagine he'd be a little more clever than that. And, well, Centrifugal Hooks isn't done, but +1 melee is. And there's no stasis wards. Banelings are coming in. Force Field is going to help out. He doesn't have another Warp Prism. Safeguards the Sentry. And Max Packs deflects it all with minimal losses. Even securing the 9 o'clock position. The 4th base in. Welcome, Vamp. Mad Max. True. Alright, Max Packs even has a photon cannon in the back. Look at this defense for Max Packs. He's setting up for a timing attack, but this is scouted. There's Zealots. And the Roachborn's going down. Max Packs doesn't go right into +2, but there's going to be Mutas as well as it. But he's going to certainly need these Archons. He might need to pump out a few Phoenixes. He's got 3 base saturation in the 4th base coming online. Doesn't have static in either. Okay, now, yeah, he's... Look at him. He's preparing just in case. At least in a few bases, even. He's some kind of a defense. The 10 Mutas are popping now. Max Packs is going to push. Doesn't have eyes on these Mutas that are going to be going across the map. But guess what? He's going to see some right now as the Zealot goes down. 4 Archons pushing over here. A couple charge lots picking off these drones. It's kind of a terrifying army. That being said, where's the Warp Prism? Did it go down? No, it's somewhere. Oh, the Oracles are going down, though. No Rev Tag. Max Pack's got to make decisions here. He's kind of cornering this army. Oh, the Archon goes down. He is going to recall the 4 Archons. The Stasis Ward might be helpful. Oh, my God. He got a beautiful one there. Zealots are running by in every which way of Wayne's side of the map. Damn. Max Packs is just everywhere. Going into that +2 I was talking about. Getting a Phoenix. Getting a Colossus. Getting more Zealots. Getting Archons. Well, it was attempting to. He's in a good spot. Flyer attacks on the way for a Zerg player, but damn, he's lost a lot of workers. Still, Wayne managed to muster out a bunch of them. And the Mutas are going to just fly across the map with little Phoenix resistance. As long as he dodges the other stuff, he should be fine. There's a Photon Cannon in each base to buy him a little bit of time. Archon's not the fastest units. What the hell? Oh, they weren't mineral walking. Aha. I see, said the blind man to his death wave. Oh, the Templar Archives is a point of contention for our Zerg player. And is it going to go down? Yes, it is. 100%. Oh, but look at this. Wayne gets you baited. Gets her rev tag and goes into an Archon ball. at that 9 o'clock position base. Damn, that was unlucky. All right, and the Phoenixes are going to chase this down, but he has to be careful not to get clumped up on. MaxPack's getting a few hits off on those Phoenixes. Losing the Templar Archives is a little rough, but he's going to rebuild one just against his comp. However, we do have Roachy boys coming out, and we do have Glio Reconstitution finishing, so we're going to have some Roach speed. Zealot's getting some work done, and he's going to probably want some against these Zealots. He does have Banes, but realistically, Roaches do come into play against this army. They're both on equal workers. Wayne's desperately trying to keep this together, but this base is in trouble. It's taking some damage, too, but there's nothing in defense right there. Centrifugal hooks is a ways from being done. There's so many Banelings, too. He doesn't want to, like, throw these Banes away if he can help it. All right, that being said, only 2 drones fall. Not too bad for Wayne. But we'll see what happens. Muta's going to go attempt to fly in some more, but are they going to fly in these Phoenixes? The answer is probably. He's going to scout for a base. Okay. Oh, my goodness. This is not the fight you're looking for, Wayne. Muta's trying to get some good hits on him, at least. But that's a lot of Phoenixes. Anyway, the Protoss Death Ball on the other side of the map is going to have to go through a lot of Banelings and Ravagers. That's actually pretty good. And the Zerglings can kind of, like, derp the units into it. But Archons can take a lot of Banelings as we see them get rid of them. However, he's going to need him to fight this. Colossi not so good against Roaches. He can be alright against Ravs, I guess, but certainly not the greatest units. And that awkwardly exposed Spire starting to get chiseled at by the Zealots. Wayne, I feel like, is losing his pace. If that goes down to 2 Zealots, which it may just, that could be a bit of a problem for Wayne. Wayne is going to have to, like, F2 this back, but I think he may have lost the Mutas here. Take a look. Yeah, he lost 17 Mutalisks on the other side of it. And GG is called. MaxPack's going to take game number 1. And this is a best of 5. I forgot to update the score. Very cool. Game number 1. I thought I clicked that. Damn, that was a banger. Let's see what our boy Wayne has as we go on to our next map. Game number 2 starting up in just a few seconds. All right, guys. And here we are, the second map. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner. He is up a point of the map's Neo-Humanity. In the blue, representing Storm Gaming, it is MaxPack's. And his opponent in the upper left. Looks like he's going Drone Overlord. Give it up for Team Starcraft's Wayne. True window maker lover. Window maker lover. What a name. Welcome to the stream. By the way, if you like good music, this is the stream when I'm laddering. So I'm told. We have a very eclectic playlist. Oh, it's going to be a 16 pool, actually, for MaxPack's. Or for Wayne, for MaxPack's to discover after. So it is not going to be quite so standard. Oh, look at this, the cheeky drone maneuver. I think MaxPack's may have saw that drone go below, but we'll see. Okay, he's just going to get his natural. So all this did was allow him to take his natural. It delayed it a little, but still, I don't hate this for Wayne at all. MaxPack does get a confirmation of that. He's like, okay, he took it. Wayne could be a little aggressive, but it could not matter. Okay, MaxPax is at least forced into a cyber core, and he messes up his wall. No. MaxPax is trying to read this. Yeah, he's gonna be safe to just take a Nexus. I like that. He hesitated, but not in a bad way. He was on point with everything. He goes, you know what? We could just do a standard opener. I'm feeling confident, but that is not a wall. So that's kind of a scuffed wall right there, guys. Definitely a little bit of a scuffed wall. Alrighty. Zinatral going down. We'll see what happens here. Queen's gonna pop. So it's not like this delay in production is gonna really hurt Zerg too bad. I'm wondering if MaxPax is gonna Stargate again. It didn't really mess with him too bad. The wall's a problem. He's not gonna be able to hide his tech. Unless he delays his tech. Which I'm not a big fan of. Well, Wayne is gonna pull completely off gas. And doesn't have the minerals for metabolic boost. Okay, he's just gonna go for Stargate. He's gonna build it right next to his Nexus. I guess that's kind of cool because say he gets link flooded, it's an extra little barrier, I suppose. Wayne going for the Rich Vespian third base. Interesting. He's 100% off gas. He's gasless Zerg right now, just going for that metabolic. I mean, Wayne's the underdog. Dude, I love MaxPax. He's a literal bruh. Like, I mean, I feel bad because it's like MaxPax would talk to me anytime, and I bugged him enough in Discord and stuff, but at the end of the day, he's like, bruh, it's like Trigger now. I need to have business for them, so it'd be like coaching or something. Just saying, like anybody. Like, but Wayne is a G. So I got two friendos on here. Wade's a guy that's like, dude, we're gonna hang out soon because I haven't talked to him in a minute. I'm really proud to see Wayne in the finals of this. It's just the same. And the fact that he beat Gumiho is really heckin' cool. I'm pretty fucking stoked for Wayne. You got a sub? Yeah, you got gifted a sub, broski. Bruh. Yeah, I run like 9 million ads. I turned the ads down just for this to be nice. But in the future, I'm going to find a common ground for EPT. Y'all want to watch this? Y'all got to watch the ads. Or get a sub. Just how it be. We'll see, though. All right, let's see here. If there was any consistency to the stuff or anything made more sense, I would probably be like, well, like it's on the areas that I can't control with it. I would certainly like a lot less of them. Anyway, Wayne on his 3 hatches. MaxPax has got his pretty early. He's going into a Void Ray. And he's going into a Twilight. Interestingly enough, MaxPax going for a Void Ray. This is some wild and crazy stuff. MaxPax trying to shade some Adepts in, is going to do so, but I don't agree with that one. He's going to try to kill the Rich Vespian drones before they die. He split in somewhere else, too. 3 drones do fall. So he does clean out the gas mining from him. Void Ray going to kill an Overlord, and we'll see what happens. Yo, my God, look at that. Sorry about that. I had to check if there's an emergency. That's my quality of a wall right there. There's nothing wrong with that, man. You're learning. And you're doing a fantastic job. Now, I didn't mean to go talking about me on that time. I was getting to a story here. The story was, we got some gating. Wayne's trying to find some counterattack damage. He gets 4 drones, but he's going to lose a lot of Zerglings to survive. I guess it's kind of worth it. Ish. He's defending the Oracles pretty well. MaxPax with the cheeky Adepts were a little rough. But my point is, this guy being an underdog, but he's a pretty good Zerg player. He's another young guy that's just constantly improving, and it's exciting to see in my eyes, this finals. Okay, Wayne is going to get 4th base up a little later in this case, but how things are playing out, I think it should be just fine. Oracles don't really have a lot of energy, so not a ton of damage potential in my eyes, but the layer is about to finish. That being said, Blinken +1 coming for MaxPax. He is going into a robotics facility. So it looks like he is. Yeah, he's built a bunch of stalkers. He's getting more gates, so he's going to be relying on oracles and stalkers. That being said, this is a roach game. Usually you want the melee for blink stalkers, but the last game was charge lots. This could be a misread. Especially that void ray out. I think this was a smart bit of deception from our Danish Protoss player. A little bit of deceiving moves from old Maximus Paximus. Alright, let's see here. Max Pack's gonna clear out the wall, which I don't know. I guess gonna be alright especially if you knock down the pillar, the cooling towers here and make some debris fields in the center against Zerg, but otherwise you're kind of like opening the floodgates in some respects for Zerg Inquisition and allowing, you know, if creep spread's allowed to get out there, they can be right on your front door. He's trying to debate a walk into the stasis ward, and ooh, Wayne with some good control is not going to take the bait right now, but is he now? I think this is going to be inevitable. The Lings are marching hella close. Something's going to go. One little misstep here, and our Zerg player is going to hit that stasis ward. Oh, a queen and 3 Roachy boys. He's pretty nice. Oh, and look at this. We get 2 active creep tumors. I think those were worthy trades. That being said, the Void Ray is, it looked like maybe an Oracle too I was attacking, but Void Ray was trying to get it, but it's a little bit of an overextension from Max Pax. Does he get this? He's going to get the Queen for sure. Yeah, that was a way overextension for the Void Ray, but that guy's been putting in the work. One of the Oracles did look like... No, both Oracles still alive, just in different spots. Max Pax almost got a snipe on a... If he had the high ground with the Oracle, he would have got free little vision. Actually, he had an Observer. Yeah, he could have totally sniped that Ravager when it was morphing. Anyway, that being said, Wayne only at 60 drones, Max Pax at 83. So I think Wayne wants to go for one big push to get some work done. So he's basically going to probably max out on Roach Rav. But Max Pax has been taking out Overlords and stuff. And now he's got Blink Stalker Disruptor behind this. I must be tired tonight, guys. I'm slipping. All right, I need to get more casting. And Wayne trying to get... Oh, Swarm Host. I'm not paying attention at all. Guys, this could be 2 free Colossus. Oh, they're going to get out just in time before the robotic facility goes down. The second one is going to fall as well. Beautiful catch from Wayne. I didn't even see this. That's where his supply's been tied up in. It's the Swarm Host. And he gets 2 robos. Max Pax is so rich, though. He's like, that's no problem. We're just going to drop 2 more robos in our third base. But we got... Hell Muffins, as I once called them on Roddy's stream. Alright, let's see here. The Muffin Man. Ooh, Purification Nova just catches the Roach. We were hoping for some juicy Nova Edge, but at the end of the day, that was a nice dodge. Just in time by Wayne. Max Pax, what are you doing taking this 5th base? Cancel. Somehow he managed to cancel the last second, even with all those units. All the Lings getting trapped. You don't want to take this fight, Wayne. Wayne destroys this base with Muffins. Oh my god, between it all. This game is crazy. I guess I'm too tired tonight. But still, we're trying our best. Oh my god, this one's a banger. Still, it's 59 to 84 workers in favor of Max Pax. And this is not looking... Well, actually... The Lings coming from the back flank are going to take out the Colossus. Number 1, number 2's out. Disruptor is on death's doorstep. Staying alive by the battery overcharge, but until the Locusts fall, these 2 robos are in trouble. I think Wayne might actually have a shot here and now to take it all. Is Wayne going to end it? That's the question. Corrosive Biles hitting a little bit of the Colossus, but it was mostly just got a few workers. Still... Max's workers starting to fall, getting chiseled in long-distance mining as the 4th base finishes. The Colossi coming. Wayne couldn't take out that robo. I think he should have target fired that for a second, to be honest. He just can't win this fight in the army right now. He should have backed off a minute ago. He overstayed his welcome. The bugs are going to go down, but he did a good job harassing the economy. That said, Max Pax is on +2. Wayne is on +2, and he's going into Carapace behind this. Not a lot of... I don't know what the Colossus are all about. I don't hate it, and I know Stalker Colossus can be okay, but especially if this Carapace gets up, this could be a whole other story. It's probably because of the Swarm Host, but we'll see. I guess a lot of Colossus that I'm not caring about much. The Swarm Host getting picked off is huge for max packs, but the worker count kind of closer. This is funny. This is almost reminding me a little bit of like Dark, but different. This is why I'm saying like Wayne is a curveball. Look at max packs. He was ready to go in with 2 adepts out of seemingly nowhere at such an awkward time of the game. He's literally a DT. Like, think about it, guys. We don't know much about him. He's a quiet guy. He just shows up. Next thing you know, it's 12 minutes of the game, and there's a cheeky double adept pressure on the 4th base against the Zerg. Like hello? He hides in plain sight. I even have caster map hacks, and I didn't even see it because I'm tired. All right, Max Packs finally cleans up the Swarm Host. Lurker Den on the way. We do have a Hive somehow, some way, but not a huge bolstering economy for Zerg. I like that we have Lurkers coming, but that's going to be too late. I think Max Packs is right at his doorstep. The army supply is massive for Protoss. Vipers are out, but they're going to be disintegrated. The Blinding Cloud is not going to be what he needed there. This is a tough fight for Wayne, and Wayne is going to walk into his Corrosive Biles. Yeah, Max Packs now leads at army supply. This is the scary point. That was a cool idea. He got some work done, but I think if those 2 Colossus didn't come out, GG is called. Max Packs is going to take it. If those 2 Colossus didn't come out when he destroyed the 2 robotics facilities in the natural with the Locust, that would have been a little bit different of an engagement coming up, because those 2 Colossus would not have been a factor in it. He did go right to robo production, but those 2 Colossus made a huge impact in the upcoming fight. Yeah, unlucky. But it was a sick hold by Max Packs. He held on by the skin of his teeth. Like, I mean, truthfully, we all saw the supply. Wayne was still leading in supply, but he overextended. He either needed to pull back after he got the damage done, or, again, it was a matter of those 2 Colossi not being a part of the equation. With all seriousness. That's kind of what we were looking at there. All right, guys. Oof. All right, anyway. Here we are. Upper left-hand corner. Potentially match point for him. Wouldn't be the first one he's won if he does. Give it up for Psystorm Gaming's Max Packs. And his opponent in the bottom right, he needs 3 games to win it. Is it possible, folks? Representing Team Starcom, it is Wayne. Man, I kind of wish he went full bore. That was a really cool build out of him. But, like, he really needed to, like, end the game. Or at least get more damage done. And it was literally seconds away from... in my opinion, I think it was seconds away from that outcome happening. Oh, look at that. He goes for the 14 hatch. Well, actually, it was a 15 hatch. No, not 14 hatch. I'm not really sure. Yeah, because... had to have been. I didn't see an extractor trick, but what do I know? No. He got that as quick as you could possibly get it for a macro game. Without cutting any corners is what that was. So perfect. Hitting the mineral lines and stuff. Alright, anyway. That being said, Max Packs standard opener. Nobody's surprised. We even need to see. All we need to do is see what he builds after his cybernetics core. I'm at least glad that Max Packs does deviate his PVZ builds. But man, what a shocker. So this could be... It's been a while since I've seen Wayne go really far in any of these EPT Open Cups. In any region, but... I believe it's happened before. Yes, I'm pretty positive in my casting of EPT and watching of EPT. I've definitely seen him make some good runs. But to take Gumiho down so decisively, yes, mistakes were made, and yeah, one was a cheese. That's very impressive. In terms of statistics, just in general. I mean, this is some good bragging rights tonight for Wayne. Win or lose. Max Pack's gonna be annoying and block the. Oh god, that's getting to be a lot of time. Okay, he's in another drone. Yeah, not the end of the world. Still messing up his build. Max Pax is gonna find the time to go for a Twilight this game. He goes, you know what? Maybe we could end this quickly. We're playing against the Macro Zerg. I wouldn't be surprised if we see DTs. And Max Pax can be a pretty good deceiver. Okay, there's a robotics facility. We don't see Max Pax pulling off gas. And the Overlord is coming up. There's not a stalker for following this up. He didn't get it. Rush the second gate. Yeah, it looks like he might actually just go for it. Overlord or not. Max Pax is just going for it. There it is. It is Dark Templar right to the face. He doesn't even care if it's scouted. He's like, you'll never see me coming. Okay, 2 drones fall. Max Pax does lose an Adept. Doesn't get another kill. Looks like Wayne is going to take care of this Adept. Both Adepts clean up for 2 drones. Definitely worth it for Mr. Wayne. All right, he's going for his 3rd gate. So, well, in total 3 gates. He built 2 about the same time. The low ground finishing the wall. The other not so much. Max Pax now doesn't have to commit to extra Adepts. He'll usually do a DT build where he'll psych him out to make him think it's Resonating Glaives. Have some extra Adepts. And then push out, make it look like it's the Glaive Adept push. And surprise, it's DTs. I kind of like that when he does. He did get another gas. So it's probably going to be... I don't know. Could be DTs in the Robo, but we'll see what the Crown Prince of Denmark has to say about it. He's going toward the 3rd base. He's not going to end it. I always like going here. I don't know why. Not just me. In players in general. A lot of them go to just harass, kill a 3rd, get whatever. But my favorite thing to see is getting ballsy and going right to the main. Trying to get the lair. Trying to do something. Okay, he's going to go for the creep tumor. He knows he sees it. Spore Crawler is going to go down. Max Pax has to be careful. But the fun thing about Max Pax, guys, is usually this guy's got some pretty darn good DT micro. He micros DTs. He micros observers. He micros all sorts of stuff in ways that a lot of Protoss players don't. And guess what the problem is? He has a bit of a problem right here. Oh, beautiful. Stalkers warped in. DTs ultimately go down? No. He picks him up. They're in the Prism. He's not even morphed them into Archons. Okay. It's kind of ballsy doing it on a creep if he does. Okay, that's a very... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, look at that pickup. He gets his 3 Zerglings and just gets the fuck out of there. No Archons yet for Maximus. He is going into Blake Forge, coming up behind it. Mr. Wayne going into a Evo chamber with some more gases, so he's ready to start getting in Roach Printer mode if he so decides. And he's decided to take the upper right corner base. Interestingly enough, so he's entirely linear, which does mess with his creep spread, but I feel like it gives him a little bit of safety. DT's making their way into the main. Roach is trying to chase this down. We do have an Overseer in production, but the creep tumors are shut down in this base. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. Max Pax still hasn't made Archons. He's just going into Blink Stalkers behind this. There's lots of link pressure in. This is wild. He's just using the DTs as like Hellions and for cleaning creep spread. He is going to see this base, however. And Wayne is going to have to run up here. Wheel reconstitution not quite done yet. The Queen is exposed, but still, he does take a little health damage on one of the DTs. All right, +1 coming from Max Pax. Obviously a little quicker than Zerg because, you know, you got Chrono Boost, but that being said, Wayne is not skipping a beat. Double Archon coming out. So this is going to be a pretty big push for Max Packs. Wayne does have a decent-sized army, but, I mean, honestly, I wouldn't hate it if he took another base behind on the other side and just backed up a little, but he wants to try to hold. Okay, this is why. Ling's coming in the back, but the Archons are going to be ferried behind it. Blink Stalker Micro's good, but the Biles ended up catching a Stalker. Nice moves from Wayne, but still, I don't know if he's overextending here. There are 2 Archons in this Warp Prism. The Biles don't catch. The army's dwindling a little. How's the shields on these Archons? One's pretty low. Let's see what happens. Max Pack's going to take this base behind it, and Wayne's continually pushing. +1 finishing for him as well. Going into Hydras, he didn't get Gleal. Didn't even see that transition behind it and all the action, and grew Spines going. This is actually sick micro. Exactly. Both sides are pulling some crazy micro kid chilling. Max Pack's been coached by Coconut. Yeah. I have seen her stream. It's pretty funny. Funnily enough, okay. Alright, Lings are going to be cleaned up over here. They try to make their way in, but Max Pack's immediately on the defense side. You saw him play like that before. He's been aggressive this game. This time he's being a little bit of a defender. The 2 Zealots warping in. He's backing off. Does a little bit of health damage to the 1 Zealot, but that's about it. Stalkers, just a couple, barely any hull damage to them. And we don't have we don't have our other, what the hell do you call it? I'm drawing a blank. Muscular augments. Jesus Christ. For our Zerg player, so the Hydras don't have speed. I really wish Wayne remembered that, if nothing else. It's a pretty important upgrade if you got Hydras, especially since they've been reworked a little bit. So you can get a little bit of kiting with the stutter stepping. Well, we had a pause called. All right. Well, guys, bear with me. We are just waiting for it. The game will continue. I was just going to leave it on here. I usually do. Figured I'd see it for a second. Let me go back to the game in just a second. We are here. It's just a pause for now. All right. Well, here we are. Half my buttons side don't work. Unplug it and plug it in, buddy. Can we work? My keyboard doesn't. Work my keyboard doesn't. All right, guys. So we are going to be resuming from replay. Oh. All right, we are getting into this. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Okay. I'm going to talk to these guys. Trying to help them to do the resume from replay. Max Pack's calling Rotterdam for voice Windows updates here. Oh, Max Pack didn't have T and Y. Just updating the admins too. Work my keyboard doesn't. Guys, we gotta keep that meme. Work my keyboard doesn't. Someone post that in my Discord. I'm gonna have to draw that after. We gotta draw that meme. I'm gonna do a Dave drawing of a meme. Work my keyboard doesn't. Yoda. Work my keyboard doesn't. I need my buddy Smoke to say that.
DT or not, there is no Colossus. Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to
What a good
hate.
impersonation, right?
Hate leads to suffering.
All right. So here we go. We're recovering the replay. Bear with us. Shit happens. Meh. What are you gonna do? Still a sick finals. I was hoping we'd have a 1-1 at least to start, so we'd have some, you know, it's because it's winner at 3 takes it. All right, so here we go. We are getting back into it, and I believe this is where I was at on the screen. Zerg superior keyboard. Apparently so. All right, Wayne, I hope this time he thinks about muscular augments. I know he's got a pretty big army right now. +2 is pretty important. But this Disruptor's out, and second is on its way. Without Hydra speed. We get Biles behind him. Oh no, feels like we're lagging a bit. Nice Nova for Max Packs. Battery overcharges there. There's another one coming in. Wayne's gonna have to split this up, and he doesn't. Oh, whoa! Oh, actually, it was only 2 roaches, I believe. Not too bad. This other Nova's Disruptor's in trouble, but he has to be careful and engage in this army. Oh yeah, the Disruptor gets away to safety. This base is hanging on by a thread, kind of. Nah, it's getting chiseled at. Wayne is remembering muscular augments behind it. He's reinforcing with lings and roaches. I like this. Wayne is getting that all the that was a lot of hydras going up, but still 20-something workers, 40-something workers going down on the other side of it. What the deuce? 40 drones fell from Chardlots and Archons. That fight was looking so sick that I didn't even look at the other side. Oh my god. This game's nuts. It looks not good for Wayne now. He's lost significantly more, even though as great of a job as he's done. Holy shit. Unlucky that this was resumed from replay. It was... Yeah, I don't blame him for hanging on. He's still got the army supply, but still... Missile attacks finishing up. Augment's finished, but he only has 2 Hydras. Not a lot on the other side of the map at all. His last mining is going to be gone. He should probably have... Actually, he might be able to kill those with drones. It's a rare instance where I'd say it, just because they're so low on health. And by the... Yeah, he's going to try to fight it. Alright, anyway. Because if he just goes away, the Zealots are obviously going to be able to intercept. Okay, 1 Colossus is out. 2 Archons and a Disruptor with a Colossus and a Warp Prism versus a Roach Ball with 1 remaining Hydralisk. Targeting a Disruptor. Oh, shit. GG's called. And Max Pax takes it in a 3-0 coin sweep. Keyboard my work, my don't. Keyboard my work don't. What did he say? I'm reading that again. Work my keyboard doesn't. GG's. Max back stakes in the 3-0, but still, Wayne fighting hard. Work my keyboard don't. Or not. Won the game Max Pax did. And won the tournament. Max Pax did.